Hey everybody, welcome to Candy Coated Conversations with your girl Candace here, along with the rest of the fam today. We have Heavy on the Scott joining us up here. Crystal is here, Tita, Erica. We're happy to see her joining us and feeling a little better. And we have Gangsta Granny, aka the analyst. AKA, I gave you a new name, but I'm too tired to remember it now. Remember, I gave you that new name, but we'll talk about it later. So, welcome everybody. I hope everybody has had a wonderful day. So glad to see y'all here.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Erica. Good to see you, darling.
Yes, isn't it
Hi,
wonderful to see
sweetheart.
Erica
How's
joining us
everybody?
again? So let's
Yeah.
say hi real quick to everybody in the chat before we get started. So, hey, Evolving Media, Worthy Family Channel,
Hey, evolving.
Sharon. Hey, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Hey, Lady Couture. Hey,
Hey,
Rich,
Kelly
aka
Cookie.
Applied Pressure. Hey, Babs. Hey, Elise. Hey,
Chuck.
Angela, Curly Cookie. And you know what? I'm seeing some of these names once again. I want to always try to remember to thank everybody that joins me in the Twitches every day. I appreciate you guys and love seeing you there. Just a little hangout spot in case anyone's bored. We always find something to watch to keep entertained over there. So thank you guys once again. Um, so if you aren't a part of Twitch, you probably want to do that because everybody in the Banger family, we have our Twitches and you know how you can do other things over there that you can't do on YouTube, like the music and, have a little good time over there. Oh, let's welcome Marla. Hey, Marla. Hey, Coco Drips. Who else is up here?
Hey,
How
hey,
is
hey.
everyone?
Hey, how are you? How's everybody else?
Hey,
Look,
I'm
Coco. Hey,
doing
Miss
good.
Marla.
Hey,
Hey.
everybody. Hey,
hey, hey,
Coco.
hey. More people are joining us, you guys. Hey, Audra. Hey, Angel. Let's see. Hey, Venus. Hey, Day Day. Who else? Who else? Who else?
Hey,
Who else?
Andrea. Hey,
So
Venus.
yeah,
Hey, Day
we'll
Day.
catch everybody when they're coming in. Um, and I'm glad to see Marla. I'll be reaching out to you tonight so we can set up our date. Okay? So
Are we
we just
dating?
set. Yep. We have a
Okay.
very important date coming
We
up.
have a very important date. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So
down with that.
now you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is Tita and the analyst, aka Gangsta Granny, have some new developments with Mr. Diddy. What's going on, you guys? Y'all can take over and tell everybody all about this. Hey, Misfit.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What up, everybody?
Hey, thank you for the super chat, Rich. I appreciate you. So you got the first part is gonna be led by Granny and Tita because they have something they wanted to get into. I think Shay may be joining in on that part too. I don't know. But you guys take it away. I've been working all day, so I would love to know what's going on with the latest with Diddy.
Me too.
Okay, with Diddy, what's going on with Diddy? I thought my Tita Weeta was gonna start. What's going on with Diddy? They actually had Eddie Griffin speaking on Diddy as being a pawn for bigger people, which is Clive Davis and certain things like that, the higher ups, and
Mhm.
they're using him basically as a sacrifice because I'm assuming that they don't want to get in trouble for the things that's going on or has been going on with them Diddy parties. Now,
Mhm.
the sad part about this is Diddy has video evidence of a lot of things that he can hurt a lot of people.
Mhm.
So they're saying that they're throwing what Griffin is saying is that they're throwing him to the wolves. They were like, it's too much going on with you. It's too much going on with you. So when you watch the tape, if you have it, the clip, it's just a little short clip. You guys would
Mhm.
understand more about what he's speaking on and how he breaks it down.
I sent it to you, Candy.
I'm looking at the stuff you sent me. I don't see Diddy on it or anything. Maybe I'm missing it.
Hold
Which
on,
one
let me
is?
look. Let me look back. Let me look back.
Okay, bear with us, you guys.
No, it's all good. That's what I was gonna ask. Where is it? So we can see what he had to say.
Yeah, because it's a little interesting. I always find it funny. I mean, not that they aren't full of wisdom and don't know what's going on, but I always find it. I always want to know what's going on or see something when I see that it's a celebrity or someone that really, we haven't heard from. Like Eddie Griffin, really, where you come from with all this new information? But let's hear it, because people know things. You know what I'm saying? People know things. I actually have not seen Eddie. Let me
I
tell you
just sent
something.
it to you, Candy.
Okay, Eddie Griffin showed up again. Remember when Cat Williams blew up the
Yep.
internet and he was a comedian that was not mentioned? A
Yep.
lot of those comedians were in their feelings when they were not mentioned. How come you didn't mention me, Cat Williams? How come you didn't say nothing about me? But he's one that opened up his mouth, and I was like, where has he been? I haven't seen him forever, but he
But
he
he used to
definitely
be at the center of a lot of controversy too.
really about what?
Oh my goodness, all that stuff with well, I used to do stand up comedy, but there was a big thing with him and Mitzi from the Comedy Store.
Hmm.
There was you should look that up. It was huge, like it almost to the point right before Arsenio Hall took the black ball. It
Oh
was
wow.
Eddie Griffin was kind of almost known as the Cat Williams as far as the things that he would speak on. He was kind of that
Very
raw
blunt
truth
and
teller.
upfront.
He
Right.
was. He really was.
Okay. So let's get into these clips, you guys. Bear with me. Let me present my screen and let's show these clips. See what Eddie is talking about. Who got some talking in the background? Please mute.
Easy.
See, he's put Diddy up, and they sacrificing Diddy. They said, nigga, you gotta take this shit, cause we can't be involved. But Diddy smart. He filmed
Somebody
every
got to
fuck
mute their
session. So
mic.
he was fucking Clive and the motherfucking freak boy that run Universal Music Group. So he got them on some fuck tapes. Now that's why they raiding the house, because they got friends in Homeland Security and the feds, and they said get in there and get them tapes from this nigga. He trying to blackmail us. That's what I believe is going on. Cause Homeland Security, they came in there with tanks damn near, motherfucking military motherfuckers 25 deep, 30 deep for one dancer nigga. Say what? One
He said
dancer
for
nigga gonna have 50 goddamn troops at his goddamn mansion. It's not Suge Knight, it's Diddy, y'all. Universal Music Group.
let's go to the next one. It says Diddy accused of fleeing to secluded island during home raids. Okay, so this is when this happened. So uh, this all y'all got? Let me see. Let me see this next one. Let me see this next one.
In those accusations, he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most because, I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. But it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. Everyone knew that I was a young kid that took the falls
But you
until I got.
in court and never really pointed the finger at
Yes, but
who
what I'm saying is that was a decision that I made as a young man. I'm not going back on that. I'm not about to point the finger now. I'm not going to get into that. But the victim is telling you who did what. And I understand that there are other witnesses.
Is she accurate, sir?
I'm not going to get into that. In those accusations, he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting. And that is what stands out.
I have to ask this question, you guys. Just hearing him say this, because he's basically saying it in veiled terms, which I don't know why he's not being forthright, but he's saying that it's you guys heard him. I'll play it back if we need to, if you guys didn't hear it. He basically said that I made a decision as a young guy, basically just to go along with, uh, what was being said about me, but you see the victim is telling you who actually shot her and that it was
Exactly.
not me. So it
But
it,
he,
it go ahead.
but Candy, see this, I guess because I've already watched it and we then had our own discussions. Diddy paid him off. That's why he's not getting into anything else. That's why he's being vague on certain things and he's putting it on the victim. He got
But
Not,
it
paid for
not,
that
not,
time.
not really so much, Gangsta Granny on that part too. I get what you're saying on that, but also ain't no telling what the fuck Diddy did to him anyway to make him go ahead and confess and take that time and take that $1 million or whatever he took. You know what I'm saying, to shut the fuck up.
But if you took a payoff, why would you come forward at all?
exactly. Why are you opening
That
up your
that uh,
mouth
that that
now?
that, that doesn't okay. So just follow me on this logic. If you took a payoff to bury it,
Mm-hmm.
and why at all do I come forward with an elusive partial truth to a scenario when I don't have to come forward? Period. The less I say, the better. Meaning, I'm paid off. You paid me my money. Why am I speaking?
Yeah, because the lady came out and said who it was. So now he got somebody on his side now. Before he didn't have
Mm-hmm.
nobody on his side.
But
Right.
I'm saying,
Because
if
Exactly,
you're,
Peter.
but if you're,
Exactly
yeah,
because
I hear you. But if you're paid off, what I'm saying to you is, so for example, if you're a victim, the victim shot, right? And if I say, you know what, I Tita took the fall, but I paid you. The reality is, when you really start to follow that all the way through, if you never come forward and say anything, nobody knows. It just goes into the wind because you have to say something in
I
contrast.
disagree, Miss Marla,
Okay, okay.
because that that to me don't make any logic either. It's out there. The victim has already come forth. I sent Banger a recent news clip about that, and she even said on live TV if something happens to her to investigate that. She made sure she said that, right? That's one. Two, Shine was never brought into the spotlight until the victim constantly was going on the news media saying that she's been told that Diddy shot her in the face and that she's willing to get the fragments removed out of her face to get the proof to get to lock him up. So at this point, all this is coming out in the media. Why wouldn't I speak? He was very vague. He didn't sit up in there and say anything that's really incriminating towards Diddy. He just said, I'm not getting into that. The victim said who shot her. That's all he's really saying because he's being vague. So, yes, I will come out and say something because he's really not saying nothing if you think about it technically.
He just letting you know that listen to that lady. She the
right.
victim. Listen to the
So let
victim.
me let me read this.
Even though I did all this
Let's read
time
what it
and took that
says.
money, right?
Let's read this and see if there's any more detail here. So it says, neighbors, it's no secret that the allegations concerning P. Diddy have opened new and old wounds. We previously reported about Natanya Rubin, who alleges that Sean Diddy Combs shot her at a New York club in 1999. Diddy, J-Lo, and Jamal Shine Barrow were all arrested in connection to the shooting, but only Shine was charged. He served 9 years in prison and has always maintained his innocence. It's important to note that Rubin always alleged it was Diddy who shot her. Well, after hearing what Rubin stated last month, she'd be willing to have the bullet fragments removed from her face to prove Diddy shot her, and Little Rod, who is suing Diddy for a plethora of things, claimed Diddy admitted to the shooting. Shine is speaking out and says this has been the truth all along. During an interview with 7 News Belize, Shine shared his thoughts on Lil Rod's lawsuit. He says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting, and that is what stands out to me the most because I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. And so, but it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. Shine says as a young man, he chose not to snitch and doesn't need to snitch today because the victim is telling you exactly who shot her. I'm just saying that I maintained my innocence all this time. I said I was defending myself. I didn't get into who did what, but the victim is telling you who did what. And another, I understand there are other witnesses. Um,
Drop mic.
I mean, he okay, here's the thing. We can't do anything at this point in regard to Shine just to say that he was a naive young man, such as a lot of these young men and women are with this like snitch culture. Like I'm gonna be very honest with you. When I was 19, I wasn't going to jail for 9 years for for something I didn't do. And if I know who did what, yeah, I'm snitching. I'm not going to jail for no 9 years.
Yeah, but
So,
We gotta, Candy, we gotta look at who we talking about. Diddy, all the allegations that's come. What did he do to Shine to make him take a 9-year rap and take $1 million and never open up his mouth until this victim just coming out now? He,
we never know. There could be a Tita, girl. There could be so
yeah,
much going on that look how we know Diddy like men. How we know they wasn't doing nothing. You
yeah,
see Shine sitting over here. He's from the islands. We know homosexuality is um looked at vastly different in other countries, and can be lethal to even admit that you're gay in other countries. You never know. Like we don't know what prompted him to say, "Okay, I will take the fall." Yes, he maintained his innocence, but to do that anyways because you don't want to snitch, yeah, something has gone on.
I think
And money has been exchanged. But
I'm a
I'm
t-
with you, Marla. if
Wasn't
you
J
if
Lo the
you
one who
just
brought the
continue to
gun
keep your mouth
into
shut.
the?
Go ahead, Marla.
no,
Go ahead,
I was just
Marla.
gonna
Wasn't
say
J
I'm
Lo the
flip
one who brought the gun into the
club
club?
allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, it stated that she was holding the gun for Diddy. But
Yep.
I'm a flip switch right quick though. I'm a flip on Tita's side for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to say, and Ken, you have to think about this. A lot of people go to jail for a whole lot less and take the fall for people all the
Mm-hmm.
time,
They do.
even just because we're boys. So in other words, him taking the fall to me because it is Diddy, and B, what he possibly was promised to take the fall
Mm-hmm.
is very very possible because that's a big, and you don't know who, there are people on the inside. You don't know who has somebody looking out for somebody. It may not be the typical street prison situation either because of why
Mm-hmm.
you're in there. So it's possible.
Could someone tell us really quick? I don't know off the top of my head how many years ago did this situation happen with Shine? Because I'm looking at some of the comments in the chat, and you guys are definitely right. Even back then, if this was 20 years ago, $1 million for me to do 9 years is not enough. So let's take a moment. Let's go and
that was
catch
in
the rest of our
'99.
hello.
That was
Okay,
in
so
'99.
1999. That
So
even $1 million was not enough.
do we
Yeah,
know the
but
number?
look
Do
at
we
the
know that to be the
position he
number?
was. He was a new artist. He was a new artist. That was his first single. He only had that one CD. You know what I'm saying? He was a new artist. So coming
Mm-hmm.
up under Diddy, being a new artist, you out partying with him and all. This is his stardom. You know what I'm saying? He only got one CD. I got the motherfucker. I've been listening to it all week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? For him to be in the
Oh,
party and he had, if J Lo had the gun allegedly or whatever, Diddy wasn't letting J Lo go down for having the Prince on there. So yeah, the fall guy, the new artist, do this. I'm gonna make sure you got $1 million. He had $1 million on his book soon as he went into jail. That's what he
So,
promised him.
do we know this to be a
And
fact
look,
about the
how
million
many young
dollars?
men we know that would be willing to do that right now? Take a
Is
million
the
dollars for a
A lot
10-year
of
track.
motherfuckers, 9 years, that
Right,
ain't shit to a motherfucker that's a
right,
street nigga.
right.
is wait? Is it proven? Are we allegedly saying a million, or does somebody know that there's a
No,
factual?
it was in the documents. I forget which ones we watched. We watched it.
Okay.
It,
That's
it
my
was
question.
documented. No, it was documented.
Look,
Okay,
Small.
Miss Marlon,
okay.
even if it
So,
wasn't a million, for a
mhm.
young black man that's struggling, five
agreed.
hundred thousand is something that we would already think that's unreachable. So even if somebody was offering us 500,000 or 250,000, that's more
Oh
than what we
yeah.
getting right now.
Yeah, it is a lot of money. I will have to say it is a lot of then it was a lot of money, and now it is a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Well,
But
yeah,
9 years, oh God. You
but the
guys,
thing
give me a moment. Go ahead, Marla.
no, I'm just gonna say the thing you're facing is, and I'm agreeing with everything that just got said. You're looking at nothing to lose. Like in other words, you're hopeless. A lot of guys, when you talk to them, they'll go to jail for three, literally as they'll tell you, three hots and a cot, because at
Mm,
least I know where I'm gonna be, and half the people in there, in some cases, not half is an exaggeration, but a lot of mofos in here, these are my boys. I know exactly who they are. I got a crew in jail with me.
yeah.
So
Then
it's
you
not it's not as devastating. It sounds devastating to us on the outside if you have something else to live for, something else
Mm-hmm.
that makes you hopeful. When you're living a hopeless life, that's why you're able to get into crime most of the time. Because if the least that happens to me is I go to jail, who gives the flying rat's ass? It's just jail. I'm not dead.
Isn't that a sad existence
It's the
for
truth
someone to
though.
be? Yeah, it is the truth.
it,
That's what makes it
it is
extra sad.
sad.
Is that it's
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
Some people don't eat. That's the only time they can eat consistently. And
Yeah.
that and that
At
and that's
least I
and
know
that's
I have 3 meals a day. I know I will have
absolutely.
shelter. Isn't that sad? I know I will have shelter.
Yeah.
That's very sad. It's a
Hey,
sad
but look at
existence.
this.
I want
Y'all
to hit
looking at
some of
the
the
shelter.
comments.
Okay,
Hold
y'all
on one
looking at
second, Tita. Hold that thought, Tita, and you're coming in as soon as I hit a couple of these comments, okay? You're gonna come right in. So Z said he definitely was the fall guy. And he also said Diddy looked out for his country, so he really doesn't care. Banger, you got to come up and tell us about that. What did he do for the country of Belize, that would make that worthwhile for him? Angela said, I wonder if he got paid. Heavy on the Scott said, absolutely, he was the fall guy, a favor for a favor. He said Diddy paid him. That's what they said. Welcome, that's what they said. Said 100%. Dark and Sweet, welcome, Dark and Sweet. Diddy paid him. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. And you guys, please, if you didn't do it on your way in, take a second and hit the like button for me. I really appreciate you. Okay, so Zbanga said he had to say something because the media and everyone is talking. Sharon said, what if Diddy didn't give him all his money? Okay. Angela was asking, how long was he locked up? Okay. Hey, Denise, welcome. Hey, Mrs. DeReal. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we got any more comments. Worthy Family Channel said 9 years, a long time, a million enough. Uh, Angela said he need a couple more dollars, sir. Hey, Shamika. Hey, Nicole Crowder. Yeah.
Hey, Angela's a mess.
Lady Couture said, just like you said, Marla, I've seen people take a rap for less, just off the hood. I'm just saying. Banga said, when he got out, Diddy did something for his country. I'm not sure what, but Shyne said it himself. Okay, so those could be possible reasons. I mean, I definitely think it was a young man's move, but we all know that the snitching, no snitching thing is taken seriously by a lot of people. And some people really do stand on that code, even in all seriousness. I know I don't stand on that code, and I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail like that. But
They don't know.
but
I know
look,
that's
Shine was
right.
standing on business. He was standing on business when he needed to do that.
He was standing
So,
and keeping his butt tight. That's what the fuck he
right.
was doing.
Tita, what
Shit.
else did you have to say about this?
Oh, I was saying as far as I was trying to say when did Biggie get killed? Y'all remember when Biggie got killed? Because remember, Sean was the next person in line after that. You know what I'm saying? So look at his career, how he started off,
Wasn't it
and
like 96?
right. So he was the next best thing because they was comparing him as the next big thing after Biggie got killed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you, like
There
I
was
said,
a lot of hype about him. I can remember that.
exactly, it was a big
Mm-hmm.
ass hype about him. So you know what I'm saying? Him coming up like that, he's like, did you tell him? All you gotta do is take this rap from me. Woo woo. I'll make sure your family straight. This, that,
Yep.
whatever. Woo woo. You know,
Biggie
we
died
know
in
you.
97.
We know you didn't do it. He
Yeah, I would
probably
say
told him
96,
he was gonna
97.
get off about it, or he was gonna get somebody else you know what I'm saying, to take the fall, and he let his ass sit in there.
Oh, do you guys think that he went in thinking that he wasn't going to have to be there 9 years and
Yeah,
then there it
yeah,
Yeah,
stretched to nine
yeah,
years?
yeah.
definitely do.
Ooh,
Candy, check this
Lord.
out though. At the end of
Yeah,
the day, it was up to the detectives and all them to do their due diligence to get the right man behind bars. So it no matter what anybody try to pay somebody to do, if they did they due diligence, they wouldn't have no choice but to lock the right man up. So you
Mm-hmm.
can look at it that way as well.
misfit. That don't even make sense, and I'm saying it out of respect. The woman, see, that's what I mean. It's the difference between hearing what you're watching and listening. The woman Ben said that Diddy is the one who shot her in the face. They
Oh yeah,
knew.
I understand that part, but I'm
They
saying
knew.
even
Let
if
me
Diddy
finish.
paid
Don't
him, yeah.
misfit, please. That's rude. You interrupted. What I'm saying is she's been said this. She's been said this. She has not strayed from her reality of who she saw shot her in the face. This woman is willing to undergo surgery. Now, let me repeat that surgery, very serious surgery, to get fragments out of her face to get this man locked up.
Let
They
me ask you
been
something.
new.
Do you really
It's
think
not
that
the point.
if she underwent that surgery to remove those fragments, do you really think that that's going to prove anything?
Yes.
Mm.
She
Shit,
Yes.
if they
wants
got all the
justice,
Yes.
guns in the
Candy.
shells there.
Okay.
The
Stop.
whole
Can
thing
She
you?
One
wants
at a
is, I
time.
justice.
know
One at
this.
a time. One at a
Okay,
time.
y'all
Let,
wasn't finished when Gangsta Granny
yeah.
cut
Let
me
Miss
off.
Fit. Let Miss Fit. Let
I
Miss
was
Fit go. Go, Miss
yeah,
Fit.
I was trying to finish what I was saying before she cut me off. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we know Diddy did it, and we know the woman said that she saw him shoot her in the face. I said it's still left up to the people that's over prosecuting the whole case to do their due diligence to make sure that they put the right man behind bars. Is what I'm saying. In the beginning, they could have made sure that they could have tested whatever and made sure that they got the right man, then it wouldn't have been him taking the fall. Is what I'm saying. I'm
Oh,
not saying that Diddy's guilt, innocent or anything in the case, but I'm just saying they could have got him at the beginning.
oh, let me
Yeah.
say something real quick. Let me say something real quick. Is Cassandra in here or Marla or anyone that knows? I'm going to say this with the caveat that I could be wrong. Okay? Um you guys know what I'm saying is if she did do all y'all know this crime has been taken care of. Diddy is never going to go to jail for shooting that woman. Someone has
Right.
already gone to jail for that. You guys realize that's law.
No,
Someone has.
that's false.
Is that false?
That's
Now,
false.
okay, I know the double jeopardy thing to where you can't be tried for the same thing twice, da da da. But that's
He
if you've
wasn't. He
already accused.
wasn't
But
tried.
he wasn't charged, so that
That's
doesn't apply
exactly
to him.
why.
But with the fact that someone basically, even though he said, "Oh, I really didn't do it," but he didn't say anything, is the law really going to there's a lot of things that Diddy can get wrapped up in, but do you guys really think that the law is going to reopen this case when this man sat in jail for 9 years and, was released and
Yeah.
still is not
Yeah.
opening up his mouth about it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will, Candy,
Absolutely.
Okay.
because it's the victim that's speaking upon who shot her, right? So that's gonna
But
vindicate
she's
him.
always
He
done
can,
that. So what's the
right, but
difference?
look,
That's what I
but
want to
now,
know.
right, but now that the Rodney Jones guy came out and said his statement about the shit, that's two people that's added to this
Mm-mm.
case that can vindicate him and get him fucking millions and millions of dollars for writing for his ass, and he could sue Diddy and they motherfucking asses.
Shit, Z banger. Yep.
I
It
just
Candy.
really don't I think
Can
it
I?
can be a lot of talk. Okay, go ahead, Marla. Go ahead.
No,
I'm going to
I just
speak
want
after
to.
you.
I just want to say that it's always when you. It's always deeper than that. Here's how we determine how deep it is. Number one, it's a different burden of reality and proof when the feds show up. I
Mhm.
want to say that again. When the federal law is different than state law.
Mhm.
Your state has police, troopers, whatever. When the FBI, when the federal government comes in, it's a different thing. So what I'm really saying to you is that if they need this to prove this is nail and coffin shit right here. This is the ballistics of a gun that is
Mhm.
registered to you, that we can pull these fragments out and we can match the ballistics to the bullets that came out of your goddamn gun. I am a gun owner. They're all registered to my name, right? So if it's my gun, Mark, you can track it back. Now we can say, oh, it's my responsibility to report it stolen, all these things. But the bottom line is if you can match this ballistic from her face to Diddy, it's like a cold case. You can open up a whole nother charge. That's how you get things like the Central Park Five being
Let
released.
me ask you
Be-
something. And I don't know who knows. Did anyone okay, she had granted she has the fragments in her face. Did anyone ever get the gun? Is the gun in police
we don't
custody?
know. But I'm gonna tell you what I do know. I'm telling you that they had an opportunity. She spoke up from Jump Street.
Yeah,
From okay, but
that's
so
the part that is throwing me.
but hold on.
Everything that she's offering to do, why hasn't
They,
that always been done?
so listen. Let's
Right.
take it logically. The same thing happened. Hold on 1 second, 2 seconds, guys, because this is gonna be important for all of us. Hey, I'm gonna come. Do you know anything about Shine? My, Shine. He's yeah in your country. I know he was running for prime minister, but he didn't win. Okay, I'm gonna come talk to you because Sharon just walked in. She works with my dad, and she's from Belize. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some information from her in a minute. 'Cause,
I'm laughing.
uh,
She
uh,
said, "I know he ran for prime
yeah,
minister, but he didn't win."
but he didn't win. Hilarious. Okay, I'm coming in there. But anyway, so
And why
let me
would
get
he
back
think he would win prime minister?
because he clearly has some popularity.
Because
But
he
here's the
I
had the money
guess.
from Diddy.
'cause-
Because he had the money from
and
Diddy.
there you go, Tita. So here
He
so
had the
here's
money from Diddy
so
to
he,
run for his country. That's what it was for.
exactly. So she's
Mm.
Belizean. All right. So here's the thing. So the same way that we were talking about Diddy, and let's compare this to R. Kelly. The accusations were on the table. The tape was on the table. But it is what ended up happening is R. Kelly paid the family, and the family withdrew the charge. Then it's up to the state to continue to press. It's me who he effed it up. So the same thing with the girl in the face. Diddy shoots this girl in the face.
Mhm.
They in the beginning, Shine gave himself up to the crime. It was the state's burden to say, wait a minute, let's, in the investigation, we're going to investigate because she's saying that it's Diddy. We need to check the
Right.
ballistics on the gun. We need to do some DNA testing. We need to check the cameras on the video, blah, blah, blah. So all they did was, well, the obvious thing is we do see them here in the club together. We do see the shots were fired, but this guy is saying it was me. So because it's also Diddy and whatever the case is, the investigative powers that be decided to accept this as the plausible reason for the crime, and it was nobody's personal burden or the burden of the organization, which would be the police or whoever was involved, to say, you know what, we don't give a damn what you're saying. We want the truth. That's up to the investigating organization. You can
Mhm.
skip over anything if there's a plausible reason to put somebody else up who will say, well, the crime happened here, which is why you have cold cases. That's why you have a cold case. So essentially, now let's get to today. Now, what better to legally pin Diddy to the coffin, to the bottom of the coffin, and put
Mhm.
some semen in it and throw it in the ocean?
Oh, you
If
made it real nasty.
I made it real dirty. You can never get out of that. That's it. And I forgot to say we're gonna put a padlock on it with the key, and nobody gets the key, but the person who throws the casket
Fuck
in.
your ish, Miss Marla.
And so the bottom line is now if I can prove, now I'm willing, and the reason that he's susceptible to this is because he was never ever accused of the crime. Now they're saying this is misjustice. Shine can't be tried again. But I can go to
No, that's
anybody
where
in
it
that.
definitely applies to him. That double
Correct.
jeopardy
But I can go
definitely
because
applies to
it's
Sean.
done. But I can go to
Mhm.
anybody else who I suspect was truly responsible for this crime and try them because they're not the ones that we tried. And I
Mhm.
can't do that until I present the proper evidence. I can take the evidence to the DA and say, here's what I have. This is probable cause enough for you to at least order an arrest. Do you guys watch 48?
Yep.
Sometimes.
All
Yeah.
right. I'm just
Yep,
trying to
I
tell
do.
you that
Yeah, I
there's
watch it.
legalities to bringing somebody in and saying, hey, just so you know, bro, we kind of realize this is you, but right now I don't really have anything to hold you. I'm trying to get you to confess. The minute you get into the room, and the bottom line is, I'm not talking. I need an attorney. Shit. Because what they want is a confession
They got
Yep.
the confession. They
from
put him
him.
in jail,
Absolutely.
and he paid them to stay there. He
Hmm.
took care of his country. He got out. Now this girl's saying, "I got the bullets in my face to prove that he did it."
That's
And we
correct.
got other witnesses. You know who else gonna be the other witnesses? J Lo. I can't wait till they subpoena her ass to come and say that he did it, cause
Well,
she
you
ain't
know what
said
they
shit since that night.
what they do is they put the pressure on you. And again, so here's the thing: when somebody has everything to lose, and now I'm back in Candy's boat. I'm swimming from boat to boat. I'm in Candy's boat because the bottom line is, you know what? F you. I'm not gonna give up my freedom to support your mother effing crime. I don't give a damn who
No.
you are.
Mm-mm.
But because we've established we have a reason to be free. We have a reason to feel like what I'm being offered is not ever going to be more. That's not better than my freedom. $1 million in my bank. What? 500, 50 million. No, but it just depends on who you are and what you need.
Now
People,
for
people.
50 now for 50 million, I might take that little cubicle apartment for nine
Nah. Well,
years.
let me tell you something. Anytime you want me to go to jail for your crime, I can't trust your mother effing ass anyway. So I'm not going anywhere.
Come
I don't
on,
even.
talk to me.
I don't even trust that you put the money in the bank because you're a snake anyway in my book.
Oh
To
yeah,
stand there
while
and
we
do
going
that.
through proceedings, I'm gonna have that money sitting in my
Yeah,
bank. I'm gonna have to have it.
and you can't guarantee that a conniving snake of a gangster is not going to snake of a gangster you. The mere fact you asked me to take that fall, you're not manning up. Sack up. He didn't sack up.
Hmm.
Don't
But
get me
she trying to
started.
say, Candy, she said you got to pay your taxes before you go to jail.
Okay, so I see. I'm gonna get to everybody. I'm gonna before we end this topic. I'm going to
Can I
get
say
to
something?
gangsta. Yeah, well, yeah, but I want Banger to give his opinion because I see his opinion differs from yours, Marla. So I'm gonna let Banger go. Then we're gonna go through everybody and wind up this topic before we move on to the next one. What are your thoughts, Banger?
My thoughts is only could be a civil case right now. That's the only thing they could do to Diddy right now. Is a civil case. They cannot reopen no case. It's not a cold case. It's a case closed. The case is officially closed. So they can't reopen it. You know what I'm saying? 9 years. He did his time. He did 9 years. You think the state is gonna go back? No. No, like I said, the only thing they can do to Diddy is sue him. That's it.
What if it's
Mm-hmm.
wrongful death though, Banger?
Wrongful death
I
with
mean, I
who?
mean,
Who
not
died?
not not wrongful death. I'm sorry. What if it's a wrongful uh
Conviction.
conviction?
But who is saying that? What's his
But
name
he's
is
not
not
saying it's
pressing
wrong.
that.
Yeah, Shine ain't saying
Right.
that.
He's not.
Yeah, that's what's
See,
crazy.
because Sean, he would have to admit, did he pay them off for one? For the second, he said on a recent interview, I think you might have a Candy, but I played. He said Diddy did for his country. And Diddy did for his country when he came home. Because if you see him and Diddy together, once he came home, Diddy had went out there. So this is what I'm saying. Sean has to talk right now only because it's in the media.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he has to talk. But other than that, Sean don't care. He got his little money. He doing what he doing right now. That's why he keeps saying, I'm trying to put this behind me.
He gonna run for prime minister again.
I
Hello.
was just
Right.
gonna say
Okay.
that. And,
Okay.
and look
I
and
gotta
look, Banger. Look, Banger. Even to add to that, like he get the money for his country, right? So now that Miss Marla's friend saying that he ran and he didn't pass, he's trying to clear his name with his people now to let them know that I never did this fucking murder. So he can run again and win. He already done gave them the money. Diddy already done gave the country the money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now he trying to prove his innocence to his people, not to us. He already
I could
did the
agree with
time for
that.
that.
I
So
could
he
agree
can
with
win
that.
that prime minister.
Exactly, exactly.
But you know what? For me, I will say this. Morally, for me, that would not make him any better to me because you participated in that. That means that you're a liar and that you took a bribe. So no, you can't be my prime minister. You're not gonna get my vote.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
all
that's
he
not what we're
looking
doing these
at.
days.
Huh?
Yeah, but go ahead.
No, no, I'm joking. I just said you mean that's not what we're doing these days? I thought we were voting in liars.
No,
I'm sorry.
that's definitely what they doing, Miss Marla. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was just
Because the whole simple fact is that they probably ain't seen that much money coming over there for them. You know what I'm saying? From in one big whop from Diddy. You know what I'm saying? To put Shine on. That was his end goal, was to go back to his country, be the prime minister. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff. Then this murder is hanging over his head. So I
Okay.
definitely see if he could clear his name, get his name back right with his people, that they would vote him in. Like I don't think it'll be no malice. They just want him to clear his fucking name, and that's probably what it'll take.
I'm
Y'all
going to
now
share a
turn
little
y'all
something that BAP sent me. I'm going to share a little something that BAP sent me, but I am going to say this. I know this is a good website. I like Quora. They have good stuff over there too to read, but this is not a legal site. I want to put that out there. This site right here, Quora. So the question is, in the legal system, each individual is responsible for their own actions and may serve time for a crime they have committed, regardless of whether someone else has already been incarcerated for the same crime. Okay? So
So
that
Diddy can't go to jail.
but
How? When they
and
told
he
him
could,
they
but
put him
nobody's
out of
gonna
it.
pursue that. Nobody. This woman has been screaming, "Diddy shot me! Diddy shot me!" since Diddy shot her. Nobody cares.
Facts. Facts.
But look
That's
what
all
Miss
I want.
Marla say.
That's all I
But
want everybody to know. Nobody
but look what
cares.
Miss Marla said.
right,
That was the
Candy,
state
and
that
she
picked it up. That was the state that picked it up. Now it's the Fed. It's a different fucking.
if
It's a
there's a
different genre.
loophole,
They could pick up anything they want to fucking pick up.
absolutely. It's law. If it's law, there's a loophole that somebody hasn't used because it's an option to use it or not. But if it's law, you can make it stand in a court of law if it's possible. But when the feds are trying to pin something on you and they're trying to make it deep, the bottom
Hmm.
line is they didn't go raid both of his houses for nothing. Feds did that.
All
That's
three.
not yeah, that's another level. When they said the feds have simultaneously planned a raid for two different cities in the
Oh,
opposite ends of the country, that's deep.
Now
Hmm.
I
it was
just heard what
actually
Eddie
three,
Griffin
Miss
just said.
Marla.
I
All
just heard
three of
what
his
Eddie
houses.
Griffin just I just heard what Eddie Griffin just said, and he actually said people that know Homeland Security and know Diddy got the tapes sent them in
Mhm.
there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
All this shit is a big scam, basically, because y'all know when the feds come, the feds locking you up.
oh yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Pretty
The
much.
feds
Hmm.
not just coming and not locking you up. So this whole shit is just fishy. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Well,
So,
okay. Can I?
Crystal, what was your opinion?
Go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to bring up 2 points.
Hmm.
If they can lock up R. Kelly and they can lock up Bill Cosby, they can lock up Diddy.
They can.
Pretty
It can
much.
happen to him too. And
Oh my god.
um, if they do, you don't think that other people will be like, oh well, let me go ahead and say what I had to do with it or whatever. Let me just go ahead and rinse my hands of it. They're gonna throw him under the bus.
Hey
They're
T,
gonna make
what
an
you down there
example.
talking about, girl? I don't know what T down there talking about. But you know what, you guys? I don't get me wrong. I fully believe this woman know who shot her. She know what she's talking about. I
Okay.
just I am just of the opinion that for the crime committed against her, unless she tries to do a civil case and just get some monetary gain for it, I don't think they're going to pursue that. Now, if they need to do it because all the plethora of other things, the sex trap, I think they have so many things going on right now that they want to spotlight. Sex trafficking, that's big news. This lady's case is old news. Everybody's trying to put an end to sex trafficking and stuff like that. If they can get this man, he's gonna go down not for what he did to her, but other things.
I agree. That's what I think. I don't think that he'll get in trouble for her, but I think that other things gonna come out, and
So
then anybody that had any issues with him gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
so how do you think?
Candy, this is what I
Sex and
think
drugs.
because I've been listening to everybody's
One at a
opinion.
time, people. One at a time, cause y'all cutting each other off while y'all trying to talk.
I didn't. Did I cut somebody off?
You cut
Yeah.
Marla off.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry. Go
no,
ahead.
no, Marla acquiesces. Go. She falls
Okay,
back.
go ahead, Granny.
I yield the floor.
Go ahead, Granny.
Um, First of all, everybody is forgetting one thing. It's all about money and the damn thing funny. Police
Mm-hmm.
officers knew that this man shot that woman in the face because she said it. It's not any place on earth that I ever heard a victim tell you who shot them and can point them out and they were not arrested. That's one. Common sense rules the nation. Everybody going around making speculations. That's one. Diddy got money. Diddy got money. Let me say that again.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden now they're trying to reopen. And I think me and Banger, I don't know if we were the only one agreeing is saying that he had to come out. Shine didn't want no part of this. The
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, the woman who got shot in the face, she's screaming from the rooftop because she's a victim, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
That
being a
has not
victim
gotten
and you know,
justice.
right, and
Yeah.
didn't get justice. So she's continuing to scream because she wants justice. It's not about money for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's about her getting justice for what happened to her. So all this that's going around, payoff, underhand payoffs. We know NYC police officers, some of them, not all of them, they dirty as hell. They dirty. The judicial system is dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna mute my
Facts.
Yep.
mic.
Yeah,
You
Facts.
know.
no.
No, that's all facts.
Let me reach out. I want to reach out to Heidi B and then LA. LA's been piping in, but he
Thank you.
hasn't really gave his appointments or opinions. So let me give these guys an opportunity. Heidi,
Hey, Ivy. Hey, y'all. I was in here
hey.
cooking.
Hey, Heidi.
Um, y'all, I
It's
think
an echo.
I agree with what Banger said, but then I also agree with the fact that I just think that she's just gonna get hers in the end and maybe get some kind of peace from that because if you're not even like 20 years and you've been doing the same thing like Candy said, it's not gonna change. You got to do something different. And maybe this time will be different. We never know.
I hope she got a good ass lawyer where they could subpoena all of them people that was at the damn party and make them fucking talk. Cause I know they don't want to go down with Diddy. I know
Can
they
you
don't.
can you imagine being at a party and someone who is a mega celebrity shooting you in the face? It's not funny.
You
But
even imagine? No.
but the absurdity in it is what makes me laugh. And because you're Diddy, Michael Jackson, shit, whoever else we know that's a first namer, Beyonce, and this is not a, I'm not accusing. I'm just saying when because you're that person, my life is ruined. You've just destroyed everything about my peace. You've destroyed my face. You've destroyed my interface to the world. And I'm supposed to just you send a random down the river and you just go free and for how many years? 20?
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah.
20 years. I gotta watch you on TV. I gotta watch you partying. And I'm sitting in my face in my house with my face, disfigured and drooping and with metal fragments in it. And I gotta see your ass every time I turn around. There you are with your opulent life. Come
Mm-hmm.
on, bruh. Like that at some point,
And
and I
you're
believe,
screaming and ranting for
and
people to just believe you.
that's why she's not gonna go away. She's not
Yeah.
gonna go away, and
Hell
I
no,
think
I wouldn't go away. Hell no.
she's gonna get justice, and I think it's gonna be beyond the civil suit because
Yes,
when
it
you
is.
when you mess around so much, and the thing about it is, these are all the things, and I want to point this out. that makes everybody who is up there think that every one of these steps that they take undealt with is a rung that says I'm untouchable
Uh-huh.
until you're touchable.
Until you're
And then
touched.
they take you and you've climbed your little thing. Look at me, I'm at the best, and they rip you down. The higher you go with your BS, the longer and harder you fall.
Right. Okay, so let's circle back around to LA. LA, what are your thoughts on this whole situation?
I
I
was.
go after him, please.
What was that?
What? Who was that?
It was
That
Miss
y'all cut
Piggy.
Heidi off. I think
Oh,
y'all
Heidi
cut
was still
Heidi off.
talking?
Go ahead, Heidi.
I thought Heidi had finished.
No, I was done, banger. Thank you.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was LA next then, right? You right, Candy.
LA. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if the young lady gets surgery, we get the bullet. We find out what caliber bullet it is, and we subpoena J Lo that is allegedly was hand her with the pistol. So the gun, we don't know where the gun is at, but we know that he handed J Lo the pistol when they got into the vehicle. And from there, I don't know. Once they got back to his location, did he get the pistol back from her, or they discard the pistol while they were actually driving? We don't know. But if he still has that gun, and the feds have raided a lot of his spots, and he still has that gun, we're in business.
Definitely in
Well,
business. Just hope it's in there.
I'm glad y'all
Cause
think like that.
he'll be damn dumb Diddy if he kept that motherfucking gun.
But I'm
oh,
just
Well,
saying,
and no
J Lo
pun
gonna.
intended. Damn dumb Diddy.
damn
Oh,
that. But let me tell you what's funny about that. I laugh because and I hate to go here, but I'm gonna. How long do you think, and how many times do you think Kobe Bryant cheated before he got up enough gumption and balls to feel like, you know what? I don't just want what's provided for me. I want that 18-year-old working the front desk who has nothing to lose in a hotel, and I got everything in the whole world to lose. And
Yeah,
it doesn't happen overnight. So the fact that Diddy has that gun is a high possibility when you think that you're untouchable. That's all I'm trying to say. Because you've gotten away with 20 years worth of a bunch of shit.
mm-hmm.
You don't even have a conscience anymore about being careful.
You know, something just ran across my mind. Let me ask y'all. Because we on Banger Show, we were talking about it one day, when Cassandra was presenting some evidence. And remember, y'all, I had Cassandra pause and we read it back. How y'all think Diddy mama feels to see him going through all this when he said he killed his own mama?
Yeah,
Remember that? How
yeah.
y'all?
Said
What y'all
his
think she
mama
going through?
just as he said they said his mama just as rough as him.
I
That's
was
where she
about to
get it
say,
from.
his
yeah, they
That's
mama.
say
where he
she's
get
the
that
head.
cutthroat from.
She the
That's
head queen
that's
in charge.
exactly
Oh,
that's
really?
yeah.
She a queen pin over there.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's the woman of they call the woman of evil.
Okay, let me get this comment by
You was
Coco.
looking for Cassandra. Cassandra's here in
I
the
was.
chat.
I say, hey, Cassandra. Okay, Coco said the police had the gun. They stopped Diddy and J Lo leaving the club that night. That's why they both went to jail. And look, before we move on and change subject, I gotta throw this out there again because I just want to throw it out there because I just think it's hilarious. Y'all know how in love Diddy was with J Lo. Like J Lo is the only woman I can really think of that he really wanted. And then remember when all this whole shooting went down, J Lo got out of Dodge, and you ain't seen her with a black man since.
Yeah, you did say that, Candy.
In line.
She ain't
Yeah.
been with a black man since.
I want.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna change gears because look. Oh, hold on, before we totally change gears, Banger, should I be playing this video you sent me? Is good? Is cool to play?
Which one is that, Candy? I sent you two.
You sent me P Diddy breaks silence on social media as feds build sex trafficking case
I think
I'm
Gangsta
from
still
Law
Granny
stuck
sent
on
Crime,
it to you.
huh?
what's the guy's name? Eddie. I was
You-
just gonna mention I'm still stuck on him because
Hold
I
on, you
believe
asking me a question, Candy?
Yes, I want to know, is this cool to play? You already tested it out or you looked at it?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I only tested the lady out. The lady that's talking about the fragments in her face. But the other video I haven't checked out. No, I haven't.
No. Well, we'll save this for later because we got to look at it first, make sure it's cool.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all know this is gonna be developing. I think I heard something said. I think you guys were playing Long Crown. I think on Banger Show, you guys were watching videos from them, and they were saying they're just basically trying to have a thorough investigation. They went in there because they have something, and basically they just have to have a thorough investigation so that nothing slips between the cracks. Like this is a huge thing. So you would hate to have it slip through the cracks and him get off just because you're not being thorough about everything. That's basically what they were saying is the reason. They were saying that they have more than enough to charge him now, but they're basically trying to get all the ducks
They
in a
want
row. And that's the
everything.
yeah, and that's the main reason that that he's still walking free right now because they're just lining it all up. I want to ask Granny and Tita, did you guys have anything to add that you guys wanted to add to this? Because this was, this was you guys' segment. Thank you guys.
Thank y'all. No, that's all we have for that part right now. But we got some more stuff coming later, y'all.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to skip over to. I saw this, you guys. Let's talk about Glorilla. Now, you guys know Glorilla was arrested for a DUI, which is so silly. I think that's the craziest thing. You guys, look, don't drink and drive. Everybody thinks they know their level. I know how much I can drink and still drive. I know what I can until your ass get out on the road and kill somebody. Stop doing that. It's too much Uber, Lyft, catch a ride with your friends or whatever. Now you looking crazy on the DUI. So, the video has been released of when she was arrested. Let's take a look, you guys. Here, I'm going to present first and then I'll pull this up. Let's see what this girl is talking about. This is video from when she was picked up.
I'm just gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
All right. How many drinks did you have today?
I'm cool.
You're cool.
Yeah, I ain't drunk or nothing.
407 radio, certainly good 7. How many drinks did you have, Mike?
I'm okay.
That's not my question.
I'm okay, I'm telling you.
10 for it. Ma'am?
I'm okay.
Not only can I smell alcohol coming from your breath, but I can also smell marijuana coming from this car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, in just a moment, I'll be searching this car. Is there anything that I'm going to find in this car?
I have a gun registered to my name.
A gun? Okay, where's the gun at? It's okay, you don't have to reach for it. Where is it?
Yeah, it's in the car.
Where is it?
In the car.
Yes, ma'am. Where at?
It's in
Just
my
for
back
my
seat.
safety? Okay.
Yeah, it's in my back seat.
Where, is it like in a bag or?
No, it's just in the back seat.
Okay. All right. And I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Not nothing I can go to jail.
That's not what I'm asking, man. I just want to know. I mean, I'm going to find it either way. I can
It's
smell
maybe
it.
like a 2 point something. Do you know who I am?
No, I don't. No, ma'am.
Oh.
You said an opening. An opening where? For
No,
what?
it's called, the club is called Open in Canada.
I think I've heard of opium. But I like
Never
that.
heard of me though.
I'm sorry.
You don't know who I am. Okay, well, you're not out.
I know last name Woods. From what I just saw, but
Oh yeah,
that's all.
it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, it's okay. I'll wait on you.
Enlighten me on who you are. You seeing me?
No, cause you still gonna pick on me. It don't matter who I am.
Pick on you? I'm not picking on you. You're
'Cause I'm
driving and I can smell alcohol off your breath.
But I'm not drunk. I can tell you that. I can promise you that I do. But yeah, I'm on your TV. Not nothing I can go to jail.
Candy, did she say I'm on your TV? I'm dead.
Yes, she did.
Okay. Now, first of all, Glorilla, look, honey, you've been out a solid year. Stop. You've been in the spotlight a year. Don't be acting like everybody know who you are. You not Beyonce now.
Right.
you somebody, but you not Beyonce now. For now, and you had to have been doing well. I'm not going to say that because we all know things happen. So do y'all think that she had to have been driving erratically or something to cause them to have stopped her, or do y'all think she was targeted?
She probably was speeding hell.
She
Look
was
what
she
type
was
of car
definitely
she's driving.
it doesn't matter. As a it listen. Well, go ahead, LA.
I was saying that if she was driving in like a Maserati or something and jumping lane from lane, and they're gonna stop her.
But jumping lane
And
for
in
lane
Atlanta,
is it.
in Atlanta, they stop a lot of cars. They stop a lot of cars because there'd be a lot of stolen cars out there also. And
Hmm.
everybody got a heavy foot out there. So I'm pretty sure she was probably speeding. Did they say why they pulled her over or no?
And not only
Speeding.
that,
They did it,
but look,
but look, I gotta read this comment. Hold on, Scott. I gotta read this comment. Somebody said she wanted the officer to say, "Yeah, Glow." I had to get that out. If y'all know the song, you know the song.
Yeah, Glock. But that's what I was gonna say when she was asking her, "Do you know how I am?" I thought she was gonna say, "Yeah,
Look,
Glock."
would y'all have died if that officer had
Man,
said
I would
that?
have died.
Yeah, Glow.
That would have been
Yeah,
funny.
Glow, you finna go
That
to
would have
jail
been
though.
so funny. And then if she had just straightened right back up. But Glow, you drinking and driving? That would have been so funny. Somebody
She
else
was
said,
trying
"Girl,
before
who are
she was a
you?" Somebody
U-turn.
else said, "Girl, who are you? A drunk driver, the F?" Somebody said, "Do you know who I am? Them folks don't care, shorty." Somebody said, "Do you know who I am? Girl, go and put your hands behind your back."
That's
Right,
funny.
right. That part.
Somebody else said, "Do you know who I am?" Yeah, Glow, you still under arrest.
And that's exactly what she did.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We got one more picture right here. And look, and y'all just clowning in these damn. Look, I'm gonna be too upset, ready to cry, to be smiling in the damn mugshot. Ugh, too
No,
upset.
but you know why she's smiling in that mugshot, Candy? Because
Hmm.
she been going at it with one of the other little rapper chicks talking about her mugshots. Like, you got one more mugshot to say?
Look, she was going back and forth with JT, y'all.
Yeah,
So what?
yeah.
Celebrities do this, black and white, black and white. Remember when Reese Witherspoon was drunk driving and asked, "Do you know who I am?" You still going to jail. You is still going to jail. Okay, so Coco said that she had info that she got stopped because she made a U-turn. Ooh, I know she was throwing up like, dang, why I do that?
Yeah, yeah, she did a U-turn. I heard in the other. Oh yeah, somebody already put it up there.
I
But
think
the
Scott
thing
was going
is,
to say something.
it,
Oh yes, Scott Heavy, come on. You know, you gotta pop on in.
uh-huh. No, I forgot what I was about to say. Go ahead, finish the show.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
for
Okay, let
some
me see. Let me
places,
put up what
it's
Miss
legal
Sandra
for
said.
U-turns. It's legal to do U-turns. I think they were just charging her. They were just coming for her because most
Misfit, what
places
the
it's
hell are you
legal.
talking about, girl? You don't. It's not illegal in every
It's
She
city.
don't
legal to
drive.
do a
She don't
There's
drive.
U-turn.
there's no such thing as you. There's some corners you can do a U-turn, some you can't. In every
Yeah,
city.
that's what I'm saying. In certain places, certain
But you just
areas,
said
you
it's
can do
legal
a
to do a
U-turn.
But
U-turn.
you
You
have
made
to
a
think about swerving too, because she's probably was like swerving, like the picture
yeah.
looked like she was toasted. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
not speeding, but maybe swerving because you can get pulled over for
Yeah.
swerving.
I'm
And
a,
then she was incoherent because she like, okay, so where's your weapon? In the back seat.
mm-hmm.
Ma'am, is it boxed up? Is it locked up? What is
Yeah,
going
it's
on?
just
Like, should I
laying on
be
the back
fearing
seat.
for my damn life? Like, should I
Right.
fear for my life right now? Like, it just gives so many different questions. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
And I'm with
Mm.
Tamika. I think that the fact that she was fried is why she had the she didn't have the her wits about her to think, I better be even much more cautious. Like another
Exactly.
right,
She didn't know what
exactly.
she was talking about. So as soon as when the cop came up to the car, first of all, she smelled marijuana. That's the number thing. Hold up, wait. Now you really driving underneath the influence because that don't mean just drinking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I smell marijuana. Okay, from smelling marijuana, now I see your eyes, I see your pupils. Your speech is delayed, or like you're talking crazy. So now I'm further getting into it. But then for you to say, "Do you know who I am?" No, I don't, little girl.
I
Who
wouldn't
are
have done
you?
that shit. I wouldn't have said
I
that
would have
shit
said
the
that. I would
Yeah,
fuck.
have said,
yeah, you
"Who are
never say
you?"
that. You got to stay humble and let me try to get out of this as best as I
Exactly.
can. But look, we're moving on to another topic. And Tamika, I want you to take
Well,
the lead
Candy, I
on
sent
this.
you I sent you something on
You send me
Instagram. I
some?
don't know if you want to play that. I don't know if you
Okay,
just
let
want
me
to keep.
see.
I know it's over an hour already.
While Candy's playing
Don't
that, I
don't
have to
don't do me
say,
like that. Don't look, y'all know how I do. Don't do me like that, baby. Y'all
wait,
know.
He here
listen.
for a short time, not a long time.
Y'all see how he did me.
Yeah, he
He
did.
did
I
slide
sent you
that in
something. I
there.
mean, I don't know if you want to keep going because it's been over an hour.
But if we all participate and she don't ends it, she only
No,
ends it when
that's
nobody
right.
want to come to the
When no
panel and
or talk
participate.
exactly. That's
Yes.
it. That really be just that's it. Okay, so Banger sent me something. Let's take a look, you guys. Oh, this looks like it's more detailed. Hold on, hold on. We're gonna get a deeper dive into this traffic stop. Hold on. I'm laughing at you. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Let's take a look at this. Is it playing?
I can't hear it.
Or maybe there's no sound. Yeah, I don't hear any
It's
sound.
playing. Just move it up a
Oh
little bit.
yeah.
Move it up a little bit, Candy.
Okay. Okay, here we
Is it
go.
not this first one right here?
Shout out to Law and Crime
All
Network,
right. So do me a favor.
who
Just
we're
pull into
sharing
that
this
turn lane.
from.
Okay.
Fair
Which one are you
use.
in? This one. To the left. I'll be right behind you. There's no cars.
Okay.
Just pull into the turn lane and stay right there. Okay.
Now, when something like this, do you be tempted to drive off and have a high speed chase?
Only if I
Shit,
got
you
a
bet
warrant.
not if you already drunk. Shit, you bet not.
Look,
Now you know what I think,
don't tell
Candy.
me to get in my car and pull up, cause
Candy,
look, I'm gonna try to leave.
I think there's a ratchet criminal inside of you that you really wanted to come out. You trying to
There
date
really
dudes in
is.
prison. Now you
There really
questioning whether
is.
to drive off. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I promise you, it would have came across my mind. I wouldn't have did it, but I would have thought about it real quick.
It sure would be an afterthought. The fuck?
But Candy, you ain't even gonna snitch on nobody. So who the hell gonna get you out for saying I got Candy drunk and she done took off and went down the street? I can't take the rap for her. She knows she shouldn't did that because she gluffed.
So this is the officer. Looks like they're in there, doing little little computer stuff in there. She looking up. I don't know Glorilla's last name, but she looking up Glorilla. Hallelujah.
Her
Y'all know
last
that's her
name is
real.
obviously
That
Woods.
Woods.
It's Woods.
Glorilla.
She said it.
Glorilla.
The lady said it.
Hallelujah Woods. That's her whole name. If we not playing, y'all, that's her
Hallelujah
name.
Woods.
That
That's
is
her name for
hallelujah.
real.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, her name is Glorilla.
Yeah.
You a
Glorilla. Yeah,
fucking
that's her
lie. I
No,
name.
thought that was just her stage name.
no, I think it's
Uh-uh.
Gloria.
Glor is it Gloria Hallelujah
Hallelujah
Woods?
Woods. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, yeah, the cop should have known that girl name.
I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, you guys, because y'all know how the police be doing. They be trying to have you shaking in your boots and taking their time while they piddling around and shit.
Have you there for 2 hours?
Exactly. You know I'm up in
Exactly.
this car nervous as hell. Shit.
I don't know what kind of police stop you guys. I'm not riding
I
with
be
anyone
steady
that.
pressing.
Hey,
Can I
so
say
where
one
are you
thing though?
coming
It's
from?
not their fault. It's the person that's taking the call that doing the database. Don't
Ma'am?
judge it.
I had a, I don't know what it's called opium, I think.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
he
I'm
should have
spotlight.
told me that.
You had a. I'm sorry?
Tamika's bringing
Yeah, I
justification to
had
the situation.
a pair.
Tamika, you on the
An appearance?
spotlight next
Okay.
with this next story. You
Was it
spotlighted.
here? You're headed home?
Yeah, I wanted to go to Waffle House before I headed home. My house like this
To
anyway,
let
but
that
I
girl
was
go
just
on
trying
by
to
her
talk to you
business to
before
the
I went.
Waffle House.
She
Okay.
said she trying.
Are
Yeah,
you taking
exactly.
this
She
room?
said she's trying to go to
I'm
Waffle
not
House.
going.
Leave her alone.
Okay. So I can smell
Real
it from
though.
your breath. Okay. Right when you roll down the window. Okay.
Now, and this is what kills
So
me. I will say this. Yeah,
I'm
you're right
experiencing
up
an
on her
abnormal. So come
now
over here
and saying that you
and we're
could
going
smell this and that.
If
But
you're
why did
willing,
you stop? I want
I'm
to
just gonna
hear her
ask you
say,
some
why did
questions,
you
okay?
stop me?
Okay.
All right. How many drinks did you have today?
I'm cool. I
You're
ain't.
cool.
Yeah, I ain't drunk or nothing.
407 radio starting at code 7. How many drinks did you have, man?
I'm okay. I ain't.
That's not my question.
You guys, we're
I'm
watching
okay.
this
I'm chilling.
again to
It's
anybody
okay.
coming in. We did play a
Ma'am?
short
I'm
portion, but
okay.
we're going to play this in its entirety. Okay?
That doesn't mean anything.
It don't mean nothing. I'm telling you.
I mean,
I literally, my GPS took me was telling me to go to that waffle house down there, but I know this way because I live over here, so I was going to the waffle house up there.
okay.
Did you guys know
And that's
Glorilla
not
lived
how
in
many
Atlanta?
drinks you had.
I'm not drunk. I
Yep.
haven't. I'm okay.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Okay. Well,
I
you're
thought
driving
she
today?
was.
Yeah,
I'm
when
okay.
nobody didn't stay in
I'm
Memphis.
alright.
Okay. Are you driving home as well, too? Still headed home?
That's where she's from, right?
Yeah.
Where do
Tennessee,
you live exactly? Is it
right,
here in
guys?
Swanee?
I live in Duluth.
In Duluth?
It's
Okay.
like 10 minutes away from here.
I'm
Duluth.
not
She lives
sure.
in Duluth, Georgia, she
All
just
right.
said.
So, in just a few moments, I'll have you step out. But not only can I smell alcohol coming from your breath, but I can also smell marijuana coming from this car. Okay.
See, that's why
So,
you should
in
do
just a moment, I'll
edibles.
be searching this car.
So you
Is there
don't
anything
you
that
don't
I'm
have
going to
that
find in this
smell.
car?
Exactly,
And
Candy.
Rich is my name.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
Y'all
look,
beat
look, bitch,
them.
It's
you
okay.
might
You're not
see
drunk.
me
Where
swerving,
is
but
it?
Yeah,
you ain't gonna
it's in the
pin no
car.
Where
marijuana
is
on
it?
me because I took an
It's in the
edible.
car.
Yes, ma'am. May
Shit.
where at?
It's in
Just
my
for
back
my
seat.
safety. Okay.
Ma'am, can you
Yeah, it's
see
in my
what's in
back
my
seat.
liver?
Where is it?
You
Like in a
can't.
bag or?
Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
it's just in the back.
Okay. All right. Any
Did she tell her why she pulled
um
over initially?
Nah, that's what
marijuana?
we're trying to
I
listen
never
for.
heard it.
Not nothing I can go to jail.
She did not.
That's not what I'm asking, man. I just want to know. I mean, I'm gonna find it either way. I'm just.
Like you
I mean, I
came
It
can
up
tell.
on
smells
the
like
car
a
telling me
two
all
pump,
that you
so
smelling,
Okay.
but you didn't get
Where's
any
that?
of that until
I
you
can give it to
got
you.
here.
It's okay.
Why
It's
did you
okay.
stop
okay,
me?
there's
Yeah,
no
you need
We'll
to
smell.
wait. It's
say
Do
okay.
you
that
guys
We'll
all
wait for
immediately.
now. Okay.
don't you guys ask?
You want to see it?
Yep.
No, ma'am.
I
I'll
always
get it in
say
just a moment.
if the
Definitely.
officer doesn't
It's
say
nothing
why
like
he pulled me over,
I'm
So,
not
I
drunk
ask
enough.
immediately, officer,
okay.
why am I being
Well,
stopped?
in a
Do you
minute.
know who I
I
am?
said, what the fuck
Yeah,
you
but
want?
she
Oh,
too drunk to even say
You said
why you
an
pulled me
opening.
over.
Oh
An
shit,
opening.
baby. I will
yeah,
be
it's called the
instantly
club is
sober.
called Open. It's in the county
What you
line.
said I did? Huh?
I think I've heard of opium. If I
You
like
never
rep.
heard it. You never heard of me though.
I'm sorry.
You don't know who I am.
Oh,
Okay,
that's how
well,
you
you
know
know,
she's
I'm,
And
fucked
their
I,
up
last
because
name
she keeps
Woods.
asking that.
That's from
What
what I just
girl?
saw,
oh
but
yeah,
that's all.
it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, it's okay. I'll wait on you.
Enlighten me on who
You
you're
in Georgia and
saying
she's a
and
white
No, cause
trooper.
you still gonna kick on me. It don't matter who I am.
pick on you. I'm not picking on you. You're
Cause I'm
driving
a,
and I can smell alcohol off your breath.
but I'm not drunk. I can tell you that. I can promise you that I do. But
All right.
yeah, I'm on your TV.
Ma'am,
I said I'm on your TV.
Glorilla, you
on my
better get
TV.
out of here and
Yeah,
it better be
Okay.
knees
it's
to
okay though.
I
toes. You
watch
better
TV
be on those
shows.
lines, girl.
Are you on a TV show? So are you going to tell me what TV show she's on? Because she's not telling me. Okay, artist. Am I just going to have to play games over here? You just not going to tell me?
What is it gonna help me, guys?
But nothing. But now you've
Exactly.
got me curious.
It's not gonna help nothing, so it don't matter.
Now you curious because you want to
You
be able
can't
to
just
tell all
tell me
your
that and then
friends,
not.
oh, I
Yeah,
pulled this rapper
I'm
Glorilla
so
over.
hungry. Like I peed on myself trying to
that's it,
get to a
Candy.
restaurant. I
Go
got peed
Google
on
it,
my
bitch.
hands.
Oh,
Shit.
Glorilla
Right,
said she
but
peed
yeah,
on
it's not
herself and
gonna
she
She
help
got
said
me.
pee
she
on her
peed
Yeah.
on
hands. What?
herself. Oh
You
my
What's
god,
still
going
girl, be
on?
quiet.
and it's not nothing I can go to jail for because I'm not. It's
I
not
peed on
enough weed
myself, I
for
have
me to
pee on
go to
my
jail for
hands.
nothing.
Yeah, she pissy drunk.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
what
that's
she
so
just
weird.
said.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, is that what pissy
check
drunk
with my
mean?
purse or something.
Hell yeah, you done pissed on yourself.
Why you got the flashlight in my face?
Gus, I can't see in this car.
If your camera coming, do I look creepy for your camera?
She
Do
said,
I
"Do
look
I
creepy?
look cute for your camera?"
Nothing more said
I
than that.
Glorilla acting a she said, "F it. I might as
Funny.
well just show out." So this gonna be all over the news anyway. Let me
We
go on
waiting
and
on the
act
other
up.
officer right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that means you gotta stay in my face like this with the flashlight.
I won't flash the light in your face.
You gotta,
I'm not flashing it. It's reflecting on the door handle in your car.
You're doing way damn
Just so you
better
know
than
until
me.
he gets here. That's all.
Look, I would be like, "Girl, what you about to do? What we doing? All this
Right,
talking."
I can't roll my
right.
window back there.
The
I guess
fuck?
maybe she running the
I'd
plates
like
and
to see
stuff.
both of you guys, so no, no.
Is it allowed that I gotta have my window down?
You can have it up.
All right.
That's fine. If I can just You told me there's a gun in here, so just for your safety and my safety, if we can
You
just.
can sit in the car. You got my ID.
No, no, ma'am. I have your driver's license.
Yeah, you
I
do.
just
You
don't
got it.
reach. Just don't reach back here, okay?
I will never do this.
Thank you.
Oh, can I record while we're doing this so you won't? Yeah, okay.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, you better do all that. She had her wits about her with that.
I
Better.
just said I reached for it and I ain't reached for it.
No, what do you say? Like record?
No,
I mean, you
I'm
can
recording
record
right here just
whatever
in
you
case,
wish.
like, I don't want nothing bad to go on.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I'm gonna run my window.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reach it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Let's pause this body camera video just for a second to thank Morgan and Morgan for sponsoring it. I mean, I think it's pretty clear from the body
Nah,
cameras
Mm,
fuck
and
let me
Morgan
footage
and
let me
that it's
Morgan.
fast
not
forward
always safe
this.
out there. And when
Yeah.
people
Morgan
hurt,
and Morgan. Okay, let's go.
That's
Let's
like,
go.
bad.
All
Okay.
right. So there's another officer here, okay?
Okay.
So just give me a moment, and then we'll have him.
Oh, and then I've got my suitcase back there. I got another one in my gun, but both of these in my name. So
Okay. There's another one in your suitcase, and then.
what's wrong?
She said,
Okay.
"Oh, I got
And
two
then
guns. I forgot
one back
about
here in the
one."
back seat. Okay. All right.
What I gotta do? Walk in line or something?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So I'm going to speak to you.
I hope
And her
Glorilla don't
car
get out of this
dirty.
car dirty as hell, and I hope she don't
I
get
ain't
out
saying
this car
that.
and she pissy.
I
I
ain't
would be
cheating.
so thrown
That's fine.
off. Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
if
So
she
right now, just
guilty,
come
she
out
ain't
here
she
and
got
step.
piss on my
I'm just going
hands.
to talk to you, okay?
Candy, you are a split
Sir, if
brain
you
for me.
would,
I was
you
like,
can wait
damn,
right
she
here.
got
Just give me
pee on her.
just a moment, okay?
If she get out and she didn't piss herself for real.
So get this over with, cause I'm not drunk.
All right. So step out and then walk to the front of my car, okay?
I told you I had to pee, so that's why my flowers.
Just go to the front of my car, okay? This is Corporal Contreras.
Okay, she must have pulled over and pissed somewhere.
Dang, she can't even walk.
Okay. So earlier, I asked you if you had anything to drink, okay?
Look, I would do that if I was
Are
drunk
you willing?
and I knew I could barely stand up. I would
Just
pull that
to
same
see if you
move.
can
Let
make
me
it
just
home,
lean on the
I would
car
feel
real
better.
quick.
Would
I
you
will
be
do it.
willing to submit
Act like
to
I'm
the field
relaxing.
sobriety test?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So,
What that is, walking the line?
so it's gonna be a few of them. It'll be a few evaluations. Okay. We do 3. All right. Okay. Let me turn off these lights. Corporal, she does have 2 guns in the car.
Two guns in the car. She said they were both registered her. Don't drag our girl's name. Don't drag our good sister's name. They legal guns. Besides that, do you know who I am coming? I think she's handling herself pretty well. I know she's probably nervous and like, dang.
Nobody's
I
perfect, but this is pathetic.
is it?
Well, the pathetic
So
part
set your
is
first
you can make
evaluation.
another choice. You can get somebody to drive you.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
check your eyes.
Yeah, definitely
Have
she should have
you?
made a different
Are you on
decision.
any
Like you ought to have a
medications?
damn driver.
Do you have
But
That's what
any
I
that's what
other
I'm
think
saying.
she's not
brain
being
life issues
belligerent
that would prevent your
or
No. She's
making the
not making a
situation
yeah,
worse.
no,
Yeah.
she's not making a fool of herself for sure.
Yeah.
So I want you to look at the tip of my finger, okay? And I want you to
You
stand.
better pass
Give
this,
me a finger.
Glorilla.
So
Hey,
stand
Candy,
up.
can you blow it
Stand
up?
by your
Can
side.
you
Uh-huh.
Feet together.
Y'all might as well let me pee on the side. I gotta pee.
Feet together.
Okay.
Okay. And I want you to stand still.
Okay.
And I
Okay,
want you to
and let me do this.
look
Hold
at
on.
the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Don't move your head. Do you
Okay,
understand?
is that better, guys?
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't move your head.
Is this old because Glorilla's titties still look little
I'm
on
not
here?
drunk. I'm telling y'all.
Hold on, let me say this. I think she had her titties popped out, right? Didn't it? I don't know if
Did
they.
they?
Yeah, I don't
Cause
know if
I
they
know she
covered
got a
it up.
boob job, but they look small here.
They do look small, real small.
Yeah, I'm like
They,
that's why I'm like,
the
dang, is this
time,
old?
How many times do we go?
no, the timestamp say
Okay.
4/16/24.
Stand still for me.
Yeah, it is. I was
They
just about to
sure
say that
do.
fit. Glorilla probably walking around with a water bra. I know one of my good friends, and she used to complain about she had small boobs. She would, girl, give me a water bra all the
I
time. Wear me a water
was, I
bra.
was,
Katie, you
Now,
took
what
it
kind of
back
test is this?
years, decades, water bra.
Do they still have?
I ain't
You
never
know,
Yeah,
I
had
don't really
them.
know
I don't
about
I
know.
hope
those.
y'all not recording.
I don't know about this test. I didn't hear.
The
I didn't hear that.
sensitivity to the light
I
to
need
her
to look
eyes.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that can tell you.
Oh,
I've
I,
never
I'm just
seen
like,
this test before.
They must be giving her a
Right.
urine test. She told you she had to
So we
pee.
can finish this, okay? Try not to go.
They're gonna
Yeah,
stand there until
I
she
Gotta watch your
do
pees.
you
eyes.
guys agree with this
You
test?
understand?
Like how
take
are
it
your
from me,
eyes
so
supposed to
I
look if
understand
somebody's
that.
shining
I
a light
Can't,
directly in your
can't,
eyes?
Come on.
can't you don't get to agree or
It's your
disagree
pupils.
with
Because
the
it's
Look,
not
test?
mainly for that. It's mainly for the like your pupils behind
Yeah,
your
for
yeah, it's for the
pupils.
dilation.
pupil
It's that
area.
reflection.
It's about the dilation of your pupils.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss
But won't
Marla.
they
That part.
dilate if you're shining a thing in my eyes? Aren't they gonna dilate?
Well,
Not
it's about
Yeah,
behind.
but
no, well, it's about so when you shine a light and you're intoxicated like that, it's about the ability to focus. The same way that sometimes people say, "Follow my finger,"
Lens in my
and
eye.
without turning your
Mm-hmm.
head, but your eyes
It's
can't
trying to
go
blind me.
because your whole head will go.
I'm
Oh.
just convinced.
Looking to go
I'm
one more
convinced
time.
this officer
One
is
more.
a JT fan, and she knew who she was all along.
I got lashes on.
You take that conspiracy theory and you just stop it.
I got pretty green eyes. You see them?
I do.
Now you doing it too long.
So that is the first evaluation.
You see what she just
So
said?
we'll do the next one.
I have pretty
What she
green eyes.
say?
Did you see them? She said I
she
have
said
pretty
you
green
got
eyes.
pretty green green
Do you
eyes. You
see them?
see
Okay.
them?
So this first one, or the second one, is going to
Glorilla's
be
a
the walk
fool.
and turn, okay? So I'm
She
going to
like,
show you a few steps, okay?
all right, you better
So
walk that
what I want
line,
you to do is
Glow.
put your left foot, nope, in front of my car. Look, like if, look at your car.
Okay.
So imagine a straight line, okay?
Okay.
From here to your car, okay? So I want you to put your left foot on that line.
I'm kind of pigeon toed.
Okay, put
She
your
said
left
I'm
foot on the
kind of
line, and
pigeon
then put
toed.
your right foot in front of it, and your heel to toe touching, okay?
Okay.
Heel
And
to
then I
toe,
want you
Glow,
to
heel
keep
to
your hands by
toe.
your side.
I'm
And
going
then,
way
And you
to my
better
car.
not
no,
fall
ma'am.
either.
Just give me a minute, okay? So I want you to stay in this position, hands by your side, and I want you to remain in this position while looking at your feet, okay? Remain in this position until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
She
Okay.
better not fall on her
So you're
face.
going to take 9
Look, I'm
heel to
about to
toe
pause
steps,
this because
okay?
I gotta say something
And
real
you're going
quick.
to count
Hold
out
on,
loud.
hold on, hold on. Let
1.
me tell you something. It look, I've never been a drunk driver or nothing like that. So I've never had to do this or anything like that. But the things that I have seen when they do this, I believe they draw the shit out so you can mess up. Like, how come I just can't? If I'm here and I know I can walk this straight, let me just do it. Why I gotta pause and take my time? And then, they be trying to make you mess up. That's what it be looking
And
like
then,
to me.
and then not only that, Candy, she got to pee. So what you mean? How you gonna walk a straight line? You got to pee.
Yeah. Oh, Glorilla said she was gonna walk. And the lady talking about, oh no, take your time. Why take my time so I can fall over? I know how to walk. Okay, let me get back. I just noticed that. It just seemed like they try to manipulate the little bitty test that they do give.
2, 3, so on and so forth until you get to 9. Once you get to 9, you're going to take, nope, back in that position, okay? So once you get to 9, you're going to take a series, you're going to take a series of small steps, okay? You're going to turn back around, and then you're going to continue. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth.
And another 9.
Ma'am?
Another 9.
And another 9, so on and so forth until you get to 9. You got to stay in that position,
Okay.
okay?
I'm already about as bad as foot, so okay.
All right, like I said, I want your hands by your side,
Okay.
heel to toe, okay?
All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
All right.
9, and then to my
Hold on, I'm pausing again. What would y'all reaction be if Glorilla just said, "Girl, I can't, I ain't bothering with all this. Just give me that ticket."
Because that's what I
But you
would
know
have
what?
said. Girl, I'm
See,
drunk.
then
I now and I am exactly with Tamika, and with the way they're dealing with her in this, I would have done that. Just
yeah,
you know what?
because
Just
you
give me
know
the ticket.
what? Give me the ticket and I'll fight it. And you know why I would do this if I was a celebrity? Because of this right here. You want to record me and
Right.
do all this? Just go ahead and take me and we'll deal with it there. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? We're not
Yeah,
going
Exactly.
and
to
plus
have
I
all
got
this
enough
out here.
and plus I got enough money to pay y'all ass. Come on. I just want some Waffle House and to fucking piss. That's it.
Yep.
Ain't gonna
I
have me looking like no
Yeah, I
dancing
really
monkey.
think I would just
The
be
fuck?
like, just go and take me in. We're gonna do whatever we're gonna do in the
It
station. You
it
don't have me out on the
it
Hey,
road
it
recording
Heidi.
me.
it takes a David Thomas to tell this
Hey,
story, but
y'all.
we've been here, and I was going on the LA freeway 85, and I was picking up speed going uphill, and
Mhm.
I got pulled over on DeSoto, and we were coming from a party,
Uh-huh.
and David is like, first of all, he was like, he was a passenger, and I was driving my car, and the officer shining his light. Dave was like, "Isn't that funny that they had their light shine on your cleavage?" I said, "Boy, shut up." But the guy said, "So where you coming from?" I said, "A party." He said, "So have you been drinking?" I said, "Water." He said, "So do you want to get out of the car?" And I said, "Sure. You want me to walk a line in these 6-inch stiletto boots? I'll do it." And he was like, "You know what? Let me just go and check your information." But they had two officers flank David, not me. There were
Uh-huh.
three officers in the car. Two officers stood on the passenger side on the curb, and one officer on me. And when it was all said and done, the guy came back. He said, why are you in such a hurry?" I said, "If you want me to be totally honest, I just left the party. They were serving pizza. I don't like pizza. So I'm trying to go to PF Chang's, and I'm really trying to get there before they close." He said, "You're going at felonious speeds." I was almost going 100 miles an hour. And he
To get
said,
that Chinese food.
"No, listen, you know what he did? He said, I don't
What
know
he
why I'm
say?
a, he said, I don't know why I'm gonna do this. And he escorted me to PF Chang's, turn on his lights.
Hell
and,
no.
He was looking at them
and
titties.
David has watched me avoid so many tickets, and he said, "You know what?" He just said, sucked his teeth. He said, that's a fucking shame. I cannot believe that. The dude escorted us, turned his lights on when we got to the driveway at PF Chang's.
Dave wanted you to go to jail that night. What? You gonna have a
He
discussion with
was
him
like,
about that.
"Take
You
this,
look tonight.
bitch."
I want you to say tonight. Y'all be relaxing, and I want you to look over him. I want you to look over here, Marla, and say, "Remember that time you acted like you wanted me to
Right.
go to jail when I was trying to get that Chinese food? It just came across my mind. You really wanted me to go to jail that night, didn't you?" See what
But
he
you know what?
says.
I'm not trying to be funny. I think if Glorilla had a male officer, she
Hmm.
wouldn't be arrested.
Hell no.
Right.
I'm not trying to be
Yeah,
funny. I'm dead
Glow.
serious.
That's
I think
real.
so. I think if that was a
Okay,
male
let's.
officer, it would
It would
work.
have been
No.
over with. Okay, let's finish this up, you
All
guys.
right.
See if anything happens. Let's finish this up.
Around another round.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Heel to toe. Once you start this evaluation, I don't want you to stop. Do you understand? Until you have completed it. You understand?
Now let me know when to turn.
No, ma'am. That's on you.
You gonna trick me?
No, ma'am. I
Yeah,
explained it
I
to you.
feel
Do I
like
need
that
to
is a
explain it
trick.
to you
Like you
again?
give me
So
all
walk as
these
soon as I
crazy
get
these
to 9, turn around and
instructions
do another 9.
and think I
Yes,
can
ma'am.
remember
Can you
everything, and
say it
then
with
if
me
I
while I
don't
do it?
remember,
No,
oh,
ma'am.
it's because
This
you're
is on
drunk.
you.
Because I
It
don't
ain't
want
because
to
I'm
mess up
drunk,
and you
bitch. You gave
drive
me
over me.
50
No, ma'am.
instructions
This is
Okay,
your
come on.
and told me to
evaluation.
go
Okay.
heel to
All right.
toe, 9,
You
turn.
start
You
whenever you
know,
want to.
mm-mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
She ain't drunk.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's
Okay.
jacked up.
All right.
She
So we've got
that's
one more.
damn good.
Okay.
Okay.
So this one is the one leg stand. Okay.
See, they're
My
gonna give
balance
you a
is
bunch.
bad. You see
They're
my
gonna
Okay.
one
give you
leg?
a bunch
Okay.
until you
She
fail.
All
fails.
right. Okay. So
Exactly,
give me a
until
minute.
you fail one.
And this
I
is
gotta
the.
stand for 6
And
seconds?
then they be
No,
like,
ma'am.
oh, I don't
Oh,
I'll
care if you
explain it to
pass
you in just
8
a
of
moment.
them. You
Okay.
didn't
okay.
pass this
All
one.
right. So for this
You're
one,
drunk.
you're going to leave your left foot planted, and then you're gonna keep your
She
hands by your
got a
side.
pee.
Okay.
Okay. Here, let's get off the cart just a little bit. Okay.
Stop.
Yes, ma'am. So left foot, and then I want you to raise your right foot. Okay, about 6 inches off the ground.
Okay.
Okay. And I want you to remain in this position with your hands by your side. I want you to keep both legs straight. Okay. So
Oh
both
my
legs
God.
straight, just like
Why he
this.
walking up
Like you
on her?
feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
I
If you
can't
prefer
do
your
that
left
shit
foot, your
now.
right foot
I'm
to
probably
stand
gonna
on.
start
Shit,
right
because
now.
he know
Exactly.
she
Hell
finna
no.
fall.
How my balance is bad. How long I gotta do it for?
So I'm gonna time you.
I'm
Or
going to
well,
jail.
so okay.
My balance is bad.
I understand, but I just want you to do your best. Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna pick whatever foot. I want you to raise it about 6 inches off the ground. Hands by your side, both legs straight. Okay.
Okay.
And once you start, once I tell you to start, you're gonna count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth until I tell you to start, or until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. All right. So get in this position. Pick a
You
foot,
gotta
whatever
get the
foot.
balance on your toes,
Okay?
lady.
Raise your foot 6 inches. Okay? Hands by your side, keep them both straight. And count out loud. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Now she gonna say you drunk
8,
because you not saying
9,
1001,
10,
1002. You know what I'm saying?
11,
It's stupid stuff.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
She doing good.
17,
Yeah,
18,
Glow.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
All right,
That's
you can stop.
ridiculous.
It
All
really
right,
is.
ma'am. So that was the last 3 of those evaluations, okay? So
I got more?
I've got one more one more question, okay?
Okay.
Would you submit to a roadside PBT test, like
No.
where you blow
No.
into it?
Nope.
A breath
What that
test?
is? What it do?
It'll check whatever's going on. Just kind of sees if you have alcohol in your
Lying ass.
system or if you
No.
do not.
Because you passed
I passed
everything.
all these tests though, right?
So I will explain it to you in a
Yes.
little bit, but
Can you explain to me now?
no, ma'am.
Is that my rights?
So I'm proceeding with the evaluations. You said it would be okay, right? So
But
I've
you
got to
have the right
complete
to
them,
stop at
and then I'll
any
explain to
time.
you in just a moment.
I don't
Okay.
get explained to before, like that's not my rights
Ladies
to
and
know.
gentlemen, you
So
always deny
so
the
what are you wanting to
breathalyzers.
know?
Say
I
no.
Or
said
what you
Titty
have
do
to
not
explain to me after.
Say
So
no.
just the evaluations. Some of them, I mean,
Yeah,
I
because it
can
looked
smell the
like her
breath off
nipple
you.
might be hanging out
Off of
because
you,
I see a
or
blocker
sorry, I
over
can
here.
smell the alcohol.
Well,
Yeah.
if I passed the first few, I don't.
That's all
It don't
nips
mean
right
nothing.
there, Candy.
I passed 3 tests. You made me do 3 tests.
That doesn't mean that. No, ma'am.
Exactly. We did
You're
3
just
tests
Use your
already.
mind,
excited.
Take
girl,
me
and
to
say
So
no.
what
jail.
And
if I
say
don't?
no.
What's my rights?
Say
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's voluntary.
yeah.
It's voluntary. Okay. Are you refusing?
I would like to refuse.
That's
You would like
right.
to refuse, ma'am.
That's
The
right.
breath.
Good for
Okay.
her.
Right. She had
See
her
her
boobs
boobs
out
out
of
there?
All right.
I
there.
told
So
you
do
her
me a favor
titty
and
was
sit right there
hanging
for me,
out.
okay?
So that's why they took her to jail because she refused the last
Right, right. And they was on some bullshit because if she passed, like sometimes they're so intent that they want to be right in the reason that they stopped you that they just keep on. Oh, she didn't pass this. Let's up the ante. Let's do this now. No, yeah, refuse it.
So let
But
me
she
tell you
just
this.
told them that she had to pee. They still ain't never. She could have been doing all of that because she had to pee real bad. You
Right.
know when you got to pee, you
Mm-hmm.
driving like a motherfucker.
Right.
Hell, fuck
That's
yeah,
true.
shit. And then on top of that, she asked them, could she pee? And they went, let her.
Where are you gonna pee? You gonna just squat beside the car?
Exactly.
Then they would have gonna get her for indecent
Exactly, for
exposure.
indecent exposure. Exactly.
Here, I'm gonna just go. Let me see if there's anything
Let
else
me.
here.
And
Okay,
while
she's
you're
about to
doing
come
that,
back up.
okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Marla. Go ahead.
No, no.
I'm gonna let it play until she
I
starts
was just
talking
gonna.
again.
I was just gonna say that to just give a quick bit of advice. You have laws that you don't, rights that you don't think
All
you
right, ma'am.
have. Subject
Okay.
yourself to nothing.
So turn around
By
for
the
me.
time they get ready to
What we doing?
breathalyze you, which is
Turn around
true,
for me.
you've
Yeah.
sobered
Yes,
up.
ma'am. You
Okay,
are
I'm
under
gonna take
arrest.
the test. I'm gonna take the test.
That doesn't change anything. You still are going to be arrested.
For what?
Okay.
You don't have any proof on me.
No, ma'am. I do. Okay.
What's your proof?
So the evaluations that we do, they check your it, it checks all kinds of things, okay?
Yeah.
Man,
And that's
send
what
the cop to
determines if
jail.
you
She
are a
can't even
DUI.
explain the shit
And
right.
now, whether you do the breath test or not, now that is voluntary. You can still, if you wish to
JT
do it, you
time.
can go
So
ahead
did
and
the other
proceed.
test determine that I'm drunk?
Ma'am?
Did the test determine it?
Yes, ma'am. The evaluations are stating that you are over the legal limit to be driving right now.
You a lying
Where the
asshole.
Yeah,
proof
you're
at?
lying.
I
You're
just
lying.
passed everything. I did everything you told me.
That's why I
You
said
see her
the
keep
cop.
looking
And so,
over. You see her keep looking over at the man.
okay, but I'm not going to bicker with you right now. So, are you wanting to do the breathalyzer?
No, and why are you
What's that
bringing that
come
up when
from?
I already told you
No.
no?
Nothing, ma'am.
So I'm gonna go to jail either way.
As of right now, yes, ma'am.
What?
So the portable breath test that she is offering you right now is a roadside breath test. It's
No,
not
they're
admissible in
not
the
gonna
court.
let you go if you do
Just
that
give us a
breathalyzer. So
determination
yeah, just go
based on
on.
that,
Let's go. Let's go.
If you,
whether there's
Can
alcohol
I
in your
call
system.
somebody come get my
it
car
just gives
and
us a
just
reading on
proceed?
whether or not
Shit.
you have alcohol.
Okay, but I'm saying if it don't change nothing,
That's what I'm saying. It's
And see, you
completely
see how they're
voluntary.
trying to.
It just
To
shows that I'm
me,
not
when
doing
you're
it.
asking me more than one time about this test, you're trying to
That's,
coerce
I
me
mean, we
into
have those
something.
evaluations set for a certain
Facts.
reason. Okay.
I've already.
How
You've
do you tell the
offered that to me,
evaluation?
and I've told you
So
no.
we're not going to
Why
go
are
to
you
that
still
assumption.
asking?
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
they setting
y'all
her up right
are
now.
not doing y'all job right.
All right. Ma'am, so do me
Exactly.
a
Tell
favor and
them,
Yeah,
just go
Glow.
ahead and
man.
Go
turn
on
around
ahead
the
and go
officer.
to
Okay,
jail.
can you
Yay,
tell my friend
Glow.
y'all names?
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
give
ma'am.
them all that
We're
information.
going to go
So
talk to him in just a moment, okay?
Yeah, Glow.
Yep,
Can I
you
see
did
the
the right
license
Take
plate
thing.
that
off me?
Don't.
shit.
Off of me? Can you take it off me and give it to him right now?
Yeah, actually, that's fine.
I'll let you take it all off and just,
Yeah.
I'll give it to him. Okay?
I
So
don't
I'll
want
leave
nothing
it
like
for you.
Who's in the car with her that she's
now, if
giving
you
her
want to put
jewelry
it
to?
directly in his hand,
A
me,
So
guy.
what
but
the
Don't you say her
detective
if you
tell
want
brother?
you?
to
Is
put
she
it, I
getting?
told you, you don't want to put it to the wheel.
That's right. You know they be
That's fine.
stealing it
Do
when
you
they
have
take you to jail, I
any other
guess.
necklaces or anything that you
Yeah,
just
I
want
have
to
a
take?
They
necklace on
would
me
have
as
stole
well.
the shit, old
Stay there
greedy
for just a minute.
ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, once they read
You
her
get no
name and she
alcohol with
said
this?
she was on
Yeah,
TV,
so
they really
I'm
found
going
out
to
who
search
she
the car
was.
in just a moment, too, okay? So,
They
and I'll
wanted to
give him
make an
all of these. He's
example
going
out
to
of
go get
her.
a bag, so be careful. Don't drop them.
The only
And then we'll
way
put them
is
in
if
there.
she tried to act like she didn't pass when she was shining that light in her
You got
face.
your camera on so you can
Glorilla
Yes,
record
ma'am.
passed
it?
the
I do.
rest of that little test. She wasn't
Do you want me to carry some
staggering.
of
She
them?
wasn't slow.
I'm
Nothing.
gonna wait for the back. I'm telling you, don't want to put it.
Were there any people touching it or you and him?
What they did was
Yeah,
just
me
blow
and
her
him.
fucking high, and I'll be pissed off.
Well,
I feel like y'all not
This is
doing this right. You
probably a
just
question for
oversimplifying it.
Cassandra. Could she beat this? Because I'm with the majority. She passed them tests.
mm-hmm.
She could
Just
beat that and I'll
refused
see
to
their ass
let
too.
her further,
Just hang
and
tight.
that's what pisses them off.
That's harassment.
Let me tell you
Is he
something.
drinking tonight? No?
That lady was pissed off when Glorilla. Let me tell you something. That lady was pissed off when Glorilla said, "I want to raise my window up. Can I raise my window?" And she had to tell her yes because that's the law. She don't have to sit there with your window down or anything like that, you know. And she didn't want to cop to that, so she was already pissed off when, in small ways, Glorilla started exerting, her rights.
And
When
when she started
Mm-hmm.
asking her them questions and she wasn't answering her the way she wanted her to answer them, she was like, I need you to
Is there
answer the damn question.
someone that you want to call to come get the car?
Yeah, can you give me my phone?
Yeah, this seemed like some
Yes, I'll go.
injustice to me.
I'll ask her. Do you want? I'll bring you
it's
your phone that way you
definitely
can take it to
injustice,
the jail.
Coco,
Can I?
because
I
they
don't know what
doing
number,
too
but
much now.
That's fine.
you could call. I could call with it in your hand right now.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go do that in just a moment. Okay.
I'm gonna take my
When
earbuds
when
out
you a
because
rapper and you
it
getting
costs a
arrested,
lot
you
of
gotta
money.
take off all your
If
chains.
my earbuds come on this one, I'm gonna
Let
sue
me tell you
y'all.
something. My son has been
You
to
saw it in the
jail
record.
3 times, and every single solitary time they stole everything he had. His
Wow.
computers,
I might as
they're
well take
supposed to
my
hold
wig
his
out
stuff.
too.
He came out with
No.
nothing but the clothes on his back, and nobody knew where it went. And that was going to a mental hospital as well.
Yeah, they be stealing. They
They
be
took all his,
stealing,
they took
stealing.
everything from him.
Oh shit. My screw back.
It's okay.
I'll bend you down. My piece of down.
We may have zero luck finding
It's
this.
right there. I see it. It's
Oh my
right
god,
there.
oh my god, 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 oh my god.
We'll check in just a
Listen,
second.
her
Where's
ugly
the
ass,
finger?
she know when
Where's
to
it?
roll
I
up.
promise, just give me like 15 seconds. If I can't find it, then I'm
It
done.
bounced under the car.
She
Yeah,
like,
we're not.
please let me find this. This is
It
a
went under the
diamond.
It's
car.
under there. I see it. It's right under there. It's
I
right
think
VVS.
I
at the
heard it in the
beginning.
engine.
They see it too. They
She's
gonna
trying to
pull
take
off
off her
They
and
gonna
let
try
her
to steal
fix
it.
it.
Or
Goofy
Exactly.
ass is
you
gonna
can keep
try
them
to
on in the
keep it.
jail, can take them off,
Yeah, that's exactly
and
what
keep
they
them there.
doing. They seen
You're
them
not going to find
motherfuckers glistening.
the gravel.
I don't like them.
Fuck. Oh my god.
If you don't want to risk dropping them, they'll take them off at the jail.
I don't want them to have.
We need to reach out to Glow and tell her her shit was under the car and they got it.
Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Turn
Hopefully
around
her
for me.
friend in the car will
Can
get
you
it
let
for
me
her.
pee on the side of the road?
No, ma'am. in just a moment, okay?
She said, "Can I pee on the side of the road?" I told her no.
Yes, and she's shaking.
You've never been to jail?
And the thing of it is, she
You've never
told
been
this
to
woman
Gwinnett County Jail?
immediately, pretty much, that she needed to use the restroom. Like, you're kind of denying like
That is on
human
them. I
rights
don't
at this
know their
point.
process.
Did you hear
Right.
did you hear what she just said? The lady asked her, "So you've never been to jail before?" As if it's
We're
an
gonna get right
understanding
back
that she's
here.
been in jail
Yeah, that
multiple
she.
times.
Oh, you're black. You had to have been to jail before.
But that's
Exactly.
why
That's
she
how she
pulled.
answered
That's
the
why she
question.
pulled over. She seen her
So
in that
you've
nice ass
never been to
truck,
jail before?
that nice ass truck, and she did that.
So I'm gonna reach over
They was
you
on
and
some
grab this
bullshit.
seatbelt, okay?
Straight bullshit from the start. And they saw she had to do that U-turn to go to that Waffle House. They
Ma'am?
knew she was in the right.
What test?
Then they was extra mad because she got two guns in her car. You know what I'm
That is
saying?
that's
And
gonna
she
take.
ain't
Can I
never
see you
been to
guys? Y'all
jail.
take me to jail for no
They
reason?
mad as hell. They always want to stereotype you
Oh
and put
yeah.
you in a fucking category because you black. You see the girl is a damn star. She just told you
Mhm.
she on your TV and everything. Like you took it like she was taking
Right.
saying a joke to you or something. No, she dead ass serious, and y'all didn't like that shit. They don't like to see no black motherfucker successful at all in no type
But
of way.
now, Tita, can I play the devil's advocate?
Yeah,
If we know that, if you know that, why do you push the limit?
yeah, but she young.
I understand. I'm not saying
She
it's
young.
right. I'm just saying the
She ain't
responsibility to
made
stay
it
out
that
of the
way. You
jaws
see
of
her.
the enemy is yours.
Yeah, but
You
you
should
see
know
how
better.
right, but you see how ecstatic she was when Gotti got her that damn truck, and she got her first deal and everything. She out here just like Krishan. She just in a whole different state as Krishan. You know what I'm saying? They both out here blind as shit when it comes to this end and when it
And
comes to the
trying to
industry.
make it. Mhm.
But that doesn't.
Exactly.
But that doesn't. But because of that, that doesn't mean that the industry is going to cut you a break. They're gunning for you. So if you know that, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but they
That
all she thinking is I want to go to the Waffle House and I got to pee.
Right.
And now you done blew my high, and now my diamond is under this fucking car, and y'all taking me to jail, and I'm past all the tests. I'm finna sue all they ass. I want her
Right.
badge and his badge.
Mhm. Okay, you
she's gonna
guys, we are going to hit
she's
our
gonna
last
lose.
story of the day. Our last story of the day, y'all. I don't know if you guys follow this young man, but he is a very popular rapper, NBA Youngboy. Now, before we get into this, NBA Youngboy is a popular rapper, but he stays in a lot of trouble. So much so, and on probation and things like that. So much so that he is living and has been for two, is it longer, you guys? Somebody tell me. But at least the last 2 years, he's been living in Utah. That's how hard he is trying to stay out of trouble. He is doing his house arrest in Utah at his home. He puts out music all the time, you guys. He records the videos like in his backyard, his garage, things of that nature, because he's not traveling, because he is already on probation, you guys. He's a young rapper from, I believe it's Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So, with all that being said, why would your ass get 63 felony charges in a prescription drug fraud operation? Let's read it. This is just crazy
Right?
to me.
He the mastermind behind that lean shit.
This is just
After
crazy to
Lil
me.
Wayne is him. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that lean shit, he's the little master of it. So
Okay. So
him
you
to
got
have
this
the
is go ahead,
yeah,
Tina. I'm
that's a lot of
sorry.
charges. That's a lot of charges
Six
for a
a
pharmacy.
lot of
But for a
charges.
pharmacy though, you in a pharmacy scheme, my nigga?
Yep, we're gonna get
Lord.
into the details of it. So he's a rapper. I'll even say this. Some people know him. This is uh y'all know Floyd Mayweather has a grandson that he adores. This is his grandson's father. He's not with Floyd's daughter, but it looks like they've been mending up a little bit as of late. So let's hear the story
Wait a
here.
minute. This guy that I'm looking at has a son.
he's a young man and he has a whole like about
A whole lot of
Girl, how
kids.
he
old?
got
It looks like
I
he's
I know the
17.
honestly I
last
want
I
to say
remember
he
is
got
like
like
8.
14 head. He may have a little less than 14 kids, but literally it's
Shut
a little
up.
no. It's literally a little less than
No.
14 kids. He might have 12 or 13 kids.
How old
Like
is he?
3 years ago, it was only like 8, and now he's done made
What?
like six, five,
Uh-huh.
six more babies.
How old is
Uh-huh.
he? How old is he?
He's not
Oh,
even
he's
30.
no, he's in his early 20s or something like
I,
that.
Like
I'll get
24,
the somebody get it for me and
23.
put it in chat. But let me read this. It says
Oh,
NBA Youngboy was taken into custody in Utah for multiple felonies. One of the many charges he's facing, he's being accused of being involved in an alleged prescription drug operation. According to the KUTVT2 News, the Cache County Sheriff's Office identified Youngboy as a suspect in an investigation into the prescription fraud. The operation involved individuals calling in fraudulent prescriptions under real doctors' names and using fake patients' names and birth dates. Associates allegedly connected to the rapper would pick up the prescriptions from various pharmacies. Um, at Fox 13 Now News reports that a police report alleges the rapper called in a prescription supposedly for a 74-year-old woman to be to a pharmacy in Hiram in September. They said he claimed to be a physician in the Provo area using an factual valid DEA number, NPI number, and other identification for the real physician. The pharmacist noticed that the phone number did not match the number of said doctor's clinic. So they called the doctor directly. The Cache County Sheriff's Office said the vehicle the woman arrived in to pick up the drugs was registered to Youngboy. Police said that YB denied any knowledge of the prescription fraud, but they found a prescription bottle of promethazine in his home with the name of the quote unquote patient on it that was allegedly called in fraudulently. He's cooked. What y'all think? He's cooked.
man, he's super fucking
His
cooked.
ass fried and baked and grilled
He
on the
is
side.
24. He's 24 years old, yeah.
And
He
did
ain't.
anybody have the kids? How many kids exactly? Let me Google it real quick, you
It's
guys.
right there, Coco. I put it
it's
on the screen.
10.
Oh, it's on the
11
screen. Okay,
kids.
11 kids. Okay, look, I gave him a couple more, but damn, I was close. I did give him a couple more kids, but
Yeah.
he has a ton of kids.
I hope
I
that
was
he can
got.
buy stock
Ooh,
in condoms and use them.
Oh
Mm-mm.
boy.
nah. He got
No,
Floyd Mayweather
I don't
daughter.
care who you got pregnant. That's you,
But I'm
the
just
kid.
saying, that's how wild he out there in the industry that even she wanted a piece of him.
That's ridiculous.
Real bad. She wanted this man.
Like she threw
63
tantrums over
felony
him.
charges, you guys.
Of a baby by me.
Be a millionaire.
You know what? I think he should run for
The
president.
President.
He's
Oh
not.
Oh
He's
man.
not.
my God.
He's right in the index. He only needs 30 something more. He'll be good. 28.
So,
Look
okay,
what Coco
maybe
said,
Cassandra
Candy.
needs to come up. Okay, let me see what Coco said. Coco said, "Oh, and he has the herp. Oh my God."
The bump
You
bump.
can I tell you this? You know your life is pitiful when everybody knows all your history, including your sexual
All
transmitted
your
diseases.
He got
business.
the bumpers.
That is hilarious.
But
He
I'm
has 11
saying,
kids. He's 24 and he has herpes. What kind of that is? What is that for a resume? Who's even talking about that? That's hilarious.
but
That's
do
great.
do y'all know the charges he finna get? Them 63 charges
The
just from
charges
the
he's,
pharmacy.
especially when he's already on probation.
But
Fed.
from the pharmacy,
He's going to
Fed
jail.
that's
time.
a C2 drug, y'all.
He's going to
Right?
jail. He's
That
going
is
to
a
jail.
controlled substance. Only that particular doctor can write that drug for the
That's right.
patients. They is documented for years who's
Yep.
on these medications, how they found out from the number and all that. All that shit is every step you have to take. This boy been doing it to where he got 63 fucking charges. Now, this
Mm,
doctor, this pharmacist, and that doctor will have to know that that patient ain't got no motherfucking medicine.
mm.
So this is the same shit that I'm going through with my daddy for them to. prescribe him somebody else's medication, and that man wasn't getting his medication. The doctor knew that that man wasn't getting his medication because it got up in the dose.
Mm-mm.
So this some
This is
real
just
serious
sad.
shit. If that lady needed that medicine, you know what I'm saying? A 70, how old they said the lady was?
74.
Yeah, that's terrible. That lady in constant
Terrible.
fucking pain while he getting leaned the fuck out.
You're right. Because
And
because the
this is a key
pharmacy
point, you
is
guys. Look at this key point.
Oh,
That's what they said. Someone in the healthcare industry had to be helping him as well. And that's
okay.
look, I'm
Oh,
like banging
oh,
that. That's a
definitely,
fact.
definitely,
That's a
Oh
fact.
man,
definitely,
that's gonna be a
definitely
big
fact.
one.
He got him a nurse. He got him somebody in. He ain't got nobody in the pharmacy. The pharmacy ain't
Hell,
go.
he probably
Ain't
got
go.
the actual doctor.
No, no, no.
Look,
The doctor is the one who said that wasn't his number. That's how they called him. They noticed that it wasn't the doctor's phone number when he called in the prescription because it's not connected to the doctor's office. All they records is connected to their DEA number, to their MPI
mhm.
number. Their business connected to their MPI. Their license for controlled substance is their DEA number.
Okay.
That's a special, unique number only for that particular doctor. Nobody else will ever in life had that number.
Somebody in there working in that clinic. You don't
It's
know
somebody
who
in the
was working in
clinic.
his clinic. Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
somebody
Mm,
in the
But
clinic.
I just think it's sad. And in this, he's a prime example that you can be a young kid and have all your little hood dreams coming through. You know, you got money, the popularity. Like he has a cult like following. He really does, you guys.
he
And
does.
he's a
that is
talented
true.
kid. He
That's
has a
why I
cult
said
like following.
He the king of that lean. I told y'all after Lil Wayne, he
Mhm.
the king of it.
And to
Even
think of
ain't that the same one
yeah,
that said he ain't like kids and why he was sitting there with his kids? Is that the
with his
same
kids,
dude?
yes, yes, he sure is. And so it's so sad to know that you got a young guy here who has literally the industry at his fingertips. Everybody even wants to make a song with this guy, and he's been doing this for some years now. It's not like this is, he's not like a one hitter. He has a talent that people like and they gravitate toward. So it's sad that you can have all that in front of you. Not to mention, you done got all these 11-headed kid and you about to go to jail.
Does he have parents?
I have seen his mother active in his life. I don't know about his dad. So I just wanted to touch on that because this is just it's sad, y'all. It's real sad.
No, that's terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, they said
But
that.
he has a known
I'm
drug.
waiting for the next one.
Hmm.
No, I was waiting for your next one when you moved on.
Yeah.
I
Oh, the
want to see
next
what
topic.
Tamika talking about. Yeah, what you got, Tamika?
Oh,
What
oh,
happened?
oh, 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 yes, yes. Look, this is gonna be the last story for the night, you guys. Or we'll talk
Oh,
about it. See what y'all want to do. Tamika, Tamika,
Tamika,
Tamika,
don't answer. The way Candy's talking to you right now, you should be afraid.
Tamika.
I call your name 3 times.
We we
Y'all silly. Y'all
Tamika.
silly.
Be
Tamika, we look
cool.
at you. Let me say something. Let me start by saying this. Tamika, we look at you as the industry standard. You are our 911 operator, and we want to know what's going on. We need some direction. What should we be doing? 911 is going off, and y'all telling us to use alternative methods to tell somebody we got an emergency? What is going on?
Now that's crazy.
She
What's
got to
going
plead the
on?
Although
fifth.
I respect y'all a lot, but my job does come first. I cannot discuss this on YouTube. Maybe if
Got
you
you.
My,
call
Oh, you
me on the
oh
yeah.
you
phone,
know.
it's
Yeah, we
That's
respectful,
definitely
She
but
got to
other
plead
understand.
the
than
that's
that,
fifth.
all.
We definitely understand that. Okay, so let me read
Tamika,
and tell y'all what's going on.
my phone number is 818. No, I'm just kidding.
So
She,
I def- yeah, I had to tease Tamika, you guys, because she is literally a 911 operator, and we definitely respect if she can't get into things in her industry. But I thought this was crazy as hell. So let's read it to y'all. It says, "Wow, 911 outages reported in 4 states across the U.S. Authorities recommended people to use alternative methods to reach emergency operators. What are we supposed to do?" So it goes to say, it says, 911 outages were reported in several parts of Nebraska, Nevada, South Dakota, and Texas. On Wednesday night, citizens across the four states reported that they could not access emergency operators via phone for about 2 hours. Authorities urged people to use quote unquote alternative methods to contact authorities until service was restored. The South Dakota Department of Public Safety announced that service has been restored in a post on Facebook. In other cities like Del Rio, Texas, reported that the outage was due to a specific cellular carrier that was affecting the ability to reach 911. Says officials are still actively investigating the cause. So let me look at these comments.
So you know what it
Somebody
was
said
called? It was called the purge.
the
Those two
purge.
hours were the purge. You go.
Oh my
If somebody got on your nerves in those 2 hours, you want to
That's
make
what
do
it
some
sounds
justice. You
like.
f them up, and nobody could call anybody for help. That's what that was.
Let me look at these comments. Somebody said the F you mean alternative methods like bat signal. Somebody said alternative methods. What they want us to do? Call Ghostbusters? Somebody said they're practicing for the big one. Cyber attack on the horizon. You've been warned. Somebody
But
said TikTok
honestly
conspiracy
speaking, this
theorists
been
are
happening
about to
for
have a field
years.
day. Oh, really? Look, they like you, Marla, and the purge begins.
When you can't call for help, it's like, wait,
Look,
nobody
right.
can come get you, and they can't come get me. Okay, it's on. 2 hours. That's how long I got.
Somebody said, who you call when you can't call the one number that should never have an outage? Somebody said, imagine texting 911 and left on red. Oh
I
my
feel
goodness.
attacked. Can y'all just skip to the next goddamn subject? Damn, I
Wind
feel
your call
attacked.
right now.
I
It's
feel
Pittsburgh.
attacked. Look, this is
Love
the
it.
first night that I
911.
feel attacked.
Tamika, I wanted to be
I
crystal
couldn't take
clear.
it no more.
We are attacking you. We want you to give us some answers. That's the bottom line. Now you don't have to
Over the phone.
respond. You can plead
Don't
the
let
fifth,
them
but we're
Thanks,
say
gonna keep
nothing,
bro.
going.
please.
But not
No.
available right now.
Next,
911.
next, next, next. Y'all just came for me. Goodness.
Damn.
Damn.
I have to admit, Candy did set this up perfectly. She
She
came
went
personally.
hard.
Let,
Like,
let me let me
Look,
damn.
let
she
me
said,
let
she
me
said,
All
we
they
going
did
out
was
with
the
a
shit.
And
bang.
then she said, let's get to the comments. I
right.
said, damn, they about to really go
But
ham.
what's
Man,
crazy is
all
But
Banging
them
and
Please don't read
Candy,
the
comments, I felt
comments.
attacked.
Banging,
Damn.
Banging and Candy did a full on layup on you. He
you
literally did an
did.
assist.
And
He
look,
Drop
threw
I
the
it.
forgot
ball up.
about it, and Bangu brought it back up.
Yeah, he threw the
We
ball
all
up.
forgot about it, but Banger.
Are we gonna move on? Let's
No,
get
I
to the
never. I didn't know what she was talking about. I just know she said she
Banger.
needed Tamika for the
Now you
next one.
stop that. You've been outside. Act right.
I
But look,
know.
Candy, it's almost at 2 hours, right on the dot, Tamika. You got it, G. You got it.
Look, we are at 2 hours. So let me put it. Okay, who has plans for tonight? Banger, what do you have? Do you have anything planned? Hey,
I'm
Shanti,
waiting for the
who has
DJ.
anything?
I'm waiting for my DJ to hit me back right now. But I told
Okay.
him instead of going to Twitch, I think he should go to YouTube. Um, that's about it.
Okay, so we'll be having a little music playing later. Now, I'm gonna put it in here to you guys. I look, I'm going to eat dinner. If y'all want to chat, I can leave it up. Y'all can chat amongst yourself, talk about whatever. That's fine with me. I don't care. What do
We
y'all
want to
want to
know
do?
we want to know where. Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. We before we chat amongst ourselves or whatever. What do you mean you're going to dinner? Does that mean you're
Oh, right to the kitchen. I ain't going nowhere.
okay? I didn't. That sounded like a. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to go to the bedroom. That's a different statement than go to sleep. That's like I'm going to dinner. I was like, okay, well, what is this some tea?
Candy, you
No,
want to
but you
leave it
got
open, but it's public. It's not members. Have that in mind.
I don't care. We can leave it open. Y'all can come
Oh,
up
okay.
here and chat and do whatever. And if y'all want to hang out until and I'll be back, of course. I'm just gonna go to the kitchen. I'll come
How
back
long
to
does it
join the
take you to
conversation.
eat candy, and what are you eating?
Oh hell, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna heat it up. My son made some cheesesteaks.
Cheese sticks for dinner.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have
That's
me
it.
one.
That's all you
Uh-huh.
got? Just cheese sticks?
That's it. Cause honestly, Marla, I stayed up. I don't know what time I went to bed last night.
Three
I'm
o'clock.
surprised I'm in here right now. I'm surprised I even made it through work. I am so tired.
That's hilarious.
Hey,
I'm
Three
did you speak to?
gummies.
But
Hey,
can,
Heavy,
but
did you speak to her this morning?
I did, and she
Okay,
told
okay.
me.
can I give you guys a little bit of tidbit of info before we disperse?
Uh-huh.
My I'm not gonna say a name, but my Belizean contact came back in while we were all talking. I was on mute to give me some more inside info, which was essentially what she said was that I said, why didn't the people? First of all, she said these things. Sean is living large in Belize.
Oh,
Quote.
I know he is.
Told you.
Second, he tried to become the prime minister. I said, why didn't they want him? She said, to be truthful,
Just what I said.
You
What
went out,
you
Miss
say?
Marla.
You went out. I can't hear you.
can you guys hear me?
Oh, we can
Yeah,
hear you
we
Now
now.
hear
I
Can you
you.
hear
guys hear
That
me?
was the
Okay.
Uh-huh.
devil.
Hello? Hello?
We can hear you.
We hear you.
No, I'm
We
on
can hear you
here, but I
now.
went on mute. Mimi called. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Now we can.
Uh oh.
you. Definitely
She'll
Oh
be
came
back.
Lord.
now.
She'll be back.
She'll be back. Honestly, you know what? I don't know what Marla's going to say exactly, but I really feel like it's just what I said. You participated in all that. It was unscrupulous. Some people that are walking the straight and narrow aren't going to trust you to be their prime minister. You're a jailbird. Just because
Okay.
you're a jailbird in America as opposed to in Belize, you're a jailbird. You're a
Okay.
convict.
So I'm sorry, I'm back. So let me tell you what she said. What she said was that his father was the prime minister before, and he was crooked. He was taking money from the country and doing all kinds of things. She said personally for herself, she voted. She wanted him because she thought that he really does care. He does good for the country, but people didn't want to be down because his dad, who came before him, was not cool. So they looked at that as an extension, but he is absolutely living large in Belize.
So it's good
Wow.
for
That's
that.
See?
interesting. I never would
See?
have thought he was a silver spoon. So in his country, he came from politics. He grew up around politics, things like that, right? That's what you're saying, right, Marla?
Is that accurate? She said yes.
So that's interesting that you would find yourself in New York around Diddy at all.
Okay, hold on. She's coming in here. We don't need to know her name. She's from Belize, so she's gonna say. So go ahead.
Okay.
Hi, hi guys. Good day.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Hello,
Hey.
hello.
Welcome.
Hello. Yeah, his dad been in the party like since 1980. And then
Oh
he
yeah.
became, yes, he became prime minister twice.
Oh, so he was holding court over there like he just wasn't going to leave. How
Right.
did his dad pass or was he
No, no,
voted
he's
out?
still alive. He was voted out.
Okay, okay. Oh, so
Yeah.
he trying to get his family back in
Right.
politics.
Well, he didn't agree with nothing his dad did. He was very against what happened with the party. So he
Mhm.
wanted to make it better. But he did a lot for the country. They brought a lot of call centers, so a lot of people that couldn't find a job got jobs. They have call centers down there, and he did a lot.
So did
See, some of
anybody
that was
care that
part of Diddy. Some of that was
anybody?
part of Diddy.
More than likely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did anybody care that he was accused of the murder or not the murder? I'm sorry, the shooting, the alleged shooting.
uh,
Do you think that weighed in on whether they wanted to have him in a diplomatic office?
I think it has a lot to do with that, why they didn't want to let him in. They just think that there was other young people there that could be, but nobody else wanted to run. He was the only young person
Wow.
that was
Can
going
I ask
for
a
it. Because
question?
all the young people there, nobody want to do it.
I got a question for you. So with like if with this news coming out that he didn't do it, do you think they'll have a change of heart for him since you were one of the ones that voted for him to get in?
Well, I don't know because the election is over, so it's not until another 4 years.
I mean that it'll
um,
be about 4 years before we get him out and cleared.
right.
Because
So I don't
I
know.
don't think they gonna rush Diddy getting. charged for that after he already served for it.
Right. Well, he did not become prime minister, but I think he's a minister of tourism or something, though. Yeah, for his party. Yeah.
So he
What
he a
what
king over there. He ain't trying to speak on this crap no more.
No, he haven't spoken anything on that at all.
I know. That's why I said
No.
he don't
Yeah.
really want to speak on it. That's why he didn't elaborate on it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he
Mm.
know what's up, but yeah, I guess he don't want to get involved now. But you know they're gonna pressure him, right?
Yeah,
That's not gonna
yeah,
go down that way.
no,
Mm.
Yep.
Well, thank
yeah,
you
but
so much for the insight.
You
yeah.
are
Thank you.
welcome. Have
Appreciate
a
you,
wonderful
sweetie.
evening. Huh?
I said, appreciate you, sweetie. I came
Oh,
in at
you're
the tail end.
welcome. You guys are welcome. Have a wonderful evening.
You as
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
Thanks for coming
Okay.
on.
Thank you.
you see
Thank
there?
you.
This falls under the category of ask and you shall receive. You see that works?
Yes, ma'am.
So there you
See,
go.
so I was right too, Candy.
You were right. um.
Well, Candy has cheese sticks waiting on her.
Well, but
Well,
here's
that's
no.
me.
You guys. If y'all haven't noticed by now, I'm a little anal, and I kind of want to end it right now.
Do it.
Okay,
We
2
could we
hours.
could come back, but I like it to be certain time frames that are listenable and stuff like that.
Yes.
Um, put it in the
Thanks.
chat. I mean, we can. Banger, do you want to open up something until the DJ comes, or do you want me to open up something until the DJ comes?
I thought you was leaving this, Candy. No, you closing. Yeah, right. You gotta close this.
Yeah, I want to
Right.
close it because we had a good show, and now
Right.
we're going to talk about all sorts of other things. So,
Okay. What
what
you
do you
want to
want to
do?
do? Well, I think you should open up something because we're going to be moving over there anyway, right? Or no?
Well, he was gonna go to YouTube. We wasn't gonna be moving over there, but I'm gonna start. I'll
Oh, we
start a
were just
member.
going to go on his.
Yeah, I started members though.
Only
Well,
if you
I'm gonna
feel
If
like
that's
it.
I'm
what you talking
I know
about.
you were just. No, you don't got to start nothing, but we going to shut this down.
He
well,
said, we
Candy's
ain't got
going.
to go home, but we got to
No,
get
no,
the
no.
hell up
You
out of
have to
No.
go home, but you're gonna have to eat some cheese sticks
Yep.
on your own. That's what we're about to
No,
do.
no.
Cheese
You
sticks
just
for
Okay,
everybody.
you
here's the
just gonna have
decision.
to hit
Here's the
another link.
decision, you guys. Here's the decision because Banger has already went live earlier today, and then he was live right before this. I'm going to stop this show. We had a great show. Thanks for everybody for coming in. Look out for the notification, and we'll have an open chat. Okay, so let me just make an open chat show. Okay.
All right, thank
Thank
y'all.
you
See
guys.
y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye,
Laters.
guys.
See y'all
Bye,
later,
everybody.
y'all.
Laters.
Later.
Yep, look out for the notification. We'll do an open chat, and then of course the
I
DJ
still
will
got
be
the
later.
Carlissa video.
What
Oh,
Carlissa
okay.
video?
The last one she did her live.
Oh, okay. Later, y'all.
Later, y'all. Later, y'all.
Later.
Yeah. I love this music, y'all.
The Freaky Friday, the candy coated
Oh, I gotta
conversation.
send you that, LA. I'm gonna send it to you in just a minute.
Thank you so much.
You hear his voice though, Candy?
Thank
Yeah, I
you
love
so
his voice.
much.
I love his music,
Yeah.
right? I love this music.
He should do your intro or your outro.